Welcome, Internet, to the Play Some Video Games podcast. It's your boy, Dat Ninja Dev, joined, as always, by Donnie Eat, the High Priest, and Delvin, who is thanking the Lord above that this shit is almost over.
Thank God.
The question is, does he mean his life? Does he mean this week? Does he mean this year?
Yes.
It could be a lot of things, or all of the above.
Yes, that is the answer.
There it is. There you have it. He's ready for it all to end. Just ready to just take a long walk off a short bridge. Just end it all.
Why is it a long walk off a short bridge? Well, it just can't be a long walk off a long bridge.
A short walk off a short bridge.
Yeah, see? That makes sense, right? Like, maybe I want to.
Like, I see your statement and I'll raise you one, Delvin. Why are we taking such a long walk to jump off this bridge?
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
It's not actually a long walk. You think you're going for a long walk, and then up 2 steps and you're in. You're
a short dive.
Mm-hmm. And what if you know how to swim?
Wait, did you just say you don't know how to swim?
I said, what if you know how to swim?
Who said it's water?
Better be a tall bridge.
Yeah, what bridge? You're just gonna go on a bridge over concrete? That's a thing?
Yeah.
They're land bridges.
No.
Yeah.
You realize that there are bridges you jump off of, you just die when you hit the water.
That's also very true.
It doesn't help you if you swim or not. You're not surviving the fall.
I don't have that problem.
Because hitting water at that speed is like hitting concrete.
Correct.
Yeah, no,
I've seen some white people jump off bridges like, yo.
I have jumped off many a bridge.
See?
Yeah, those bridges weren't the type we're talking about.
Yeah, but there are levels to these bridges, though.
Correct.
Like, some of these bridges are really high.
I've seen some people jump off with high bridges. Like, oh, you should be dead. Like, no, I'm not dead. I'm fine.
Well, I mean, and people have jumped out of a plane and survived, but doesn't mean it happens a lot.
Yeah. Ric Flair was in apparently like 2 plane crashes and survived both of them.
I think, Ric Flair will out-survive me.
Yeah, he might.
Ric Flair's going to outlive us all. Shit.
He might not outlive our Christmas break.
He's looking rough.
That is also very accurate.
But again, I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's ever going to go.
I mean, he's got to go at some point, right?
You think that, but, I bring this up to my wife often. This is going to be really dark, but fuck it. It's the last podcast of the year.
Yeah.
I tell this to my wife often. We're watching the news, we're watching a show or something, and I see somebody come up that was old when I was young.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Like, they were old then. Mm-hmm. And they're still here now, and they still just look old now as they did. I'm like, what the...
Ric Flair is
why won't any of these people move on?
So you know what that is? That really is the fact that older people just looked old as hell back in the day. Like, I'm 44. My parents at 44 looked fucking ancient. They don't look like we look.
Some of these politicians that we see on the news were politicians when I graduated high school.
Yeah, and they were probably in their 40s and just looked older than dirt.
Arn Anderson. When he was in his prime of wrestling, he was like 35.
I'll tell you the last one
that
did this for me. The last one that did this for me was Sam Elliott.
Oh, yeah. Sam Elliott looked like he was 104.
Right. I was like, he was old in Tombstone. What is happening?
How old was he in Tombstone?
I don't know, but it's like,
probably like 37.
How are you still here? But he looked the same.
Yeah.
He looks the same.
Morgan Freeman was old 40 years ago.
Yeah. He looks old now, but
he looked old then. He looked like really old then, but he's finally starting to look like, okay, he's getting there. He's winding down. But
Sam Elliott was 49 years old during Tombstone.
See?
He's currently 81.
That's a long time.
But what's crazy is that's only 5 years older than me and like 3 years younger than Delvin. Yet we both don't look anywhere near as old as Sam Elliott did in Tombstone.
Right. Yeah, that is correct.
That is very accurate.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, look, I don't know, man.
I don't understand.
Youthful vigor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Ric Flair and all those folks, Samuel, they'll be here past me, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they leave.
Yeah.
I think they just stay here. They're like the bosses of the levels. They're part of the game.
Now I gotta know, how old was Hulk Hogan when he passed away? Because I just remembered he's gone.
70 something.
Who cares?
So he was 71. I'm only doing it because I want to know how old is Ric Flair.
71 too many.
The question you need to ask is how old Hulk Hogan was during the NWO days.
It was like 50.
No, I think he was younger than that.
I think he was.
Yeah, I think he was a lot younger than that. I think
So Ric Flair is 76.
Yes. I think Hogan was like 72 or something like that.
71.
I was right.
I mean, roughly that would make out to around that time, right?
But I think Hulk Hogan. But I asked that question.
He was 42 in 96.
Now
that
remember how Hulk Hogan looked?
Old as dirt. That man looked old when he started wrestling because he had no hair and just looked old. So I got nothing. I think that generation, they just look so much older.
Just
in their 40s than we do.
Things in perspective. Roman Reigns is 40 years old right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he don't look 40. He don't look as old as Hogan did in NWO.
He doesn't look old as Hogan and works way better than Hogan did then. Like Hogan was working like he was like in his last days then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get off it. I don't want to talk. It's our last show. Why the fuck are we talking about Hulk Hogan?
Because he's dead.
I'm talking about Roman Reigns right now.
He's dead.
I'm so sick and tired of Hulk Hogan already. He's dead. I thought we'd bury. It's done.
I'm just so happy that Roman Reigns is the new Hulk Hogan, and he's way better. 40 years old, goddamn handsome, built like a fucking man, just fucking gorgeous man. Let's fucking go, Roman Reigns.
Built like a fucking man. Somebody please clip.
Let's go, baby.
Like a rock.
He's exactly my goddamn tribal chief.
Strong as I could be. You need a Roman Reigns like a rock commercial.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Delvin Cox, #1 person in the Roman Reigns fan club. That's really what it sounds like.
I like Roman Reigns.
I remember when the world hated Roman Reigns.
I loved him then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they did.
Not just a thing for years.
Why?
For years.
Loathed that man.
Because he was the one that the company was trying to push.
Booed him and out
trying to push him to be the big guy.
Booed him out of every building for at least 3 or 4 years.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, because
I don't think I've ever heard him say a word. Now that I think about it,
I
just see him scowl. I don't ever think I've actually heard this man speak.
It's very rewarding to have been like on that train ride and to have been like a fan of his then, and then to see where he, what he would end up ultimately becoming.
Yeah.
His parallels with The Rock are step and step.
Very similar.
Yeah.
So he was funny at one point?
No. He was. So they had the Shield, right? Mm-hmm. And those were like the future of the company. And Roman was always considered, talked about, looked at as the guy, which he ultimately became being. So that was correct. Yes. But at the time, he was like the third wheel in the Shield.
Yes. Okay.
like people
kind of like The Rock with the Nation of Domination.
Correct.
Okay. And you can make the argument that out of the 3, he was the worst wrestler.
He definitely was. Not an argument. He definitely was. He still is. No, that's never changed.
I always thought The Rock was a pretty good wrestler when he's
The Rock is.
Yes,
yeah, no. The Rock is. But the Roman was never the wrestler that Moxley or Rollins ever was.
Correct.
But yeah, so when they split off and they turned heel, Roman kind of kept the Shield vest and he kept doing the goofy gimmicks with the loading the Superman punch and, but like he had these gimmicky moves. Mm-hmm. And people saw it, rightfully so, as Vince McMahon trying to do what worked before. And he was just playing the hits with Roman. And Roman won all the time. He just won. He just constantly won. The problem with this plan is that Roman was terrible on the microphone for like 5 years. Couldn't hold a promo to save his life. Was awful. Got talked down to like bad. John Cena almost ruined that man.
It is
on multiple
John Cena will ruin anybody on the
Yeah, but no. Yeah. This is to a degree to which I don't know anybody else. Like what he did to Roman was severe. Like he called Roman out multiple times. I don't remember all the lines Like there was one time Roman was trying to like stutter through, and John Cena was like, "Don't worry, I'll wait. You can find it." He cut many a promo on like how Roman couldn't do a promo. It was as if Vince sent John Cena out there to like baptism by fire Roman Reigns,
which Vince did, by the way. He does that stuff like that.
And I remember the real one that I always remember. Dalvin, you tell me if you've got others. The one that I remember was Cena came back. I want to peg it at like maybe 17 or 18. He came back, I don't know, at Mania or SummerSlam, whatever. And they were in a promo together. And he was, Roman was given the same old, golden shovel. Cena, you only come back when you do this thing. And Cena looked him dead in the eyes and said, "I'm back because you can't do your job."
That is correct.
And I like the whole city was like, oh.
Yeah,
like it looked Roman looked like he wanted to cry. Roman looked like he had no other words. Like he just got dressed down right and upside the other. Like he
was right.
He really more than I would say more than The Rock. Roman went through some shit to come out on the other side. Like his character, everything just was like torn down by the fans. Only for him to come back and kind of resurrect. And I think that's ultimately the point I'm trying to make with this long tangent, is that I feel really rewarded like watching out on the other side, because we were always big Roman fans, not necessarily myself personally, but because Jack was the biggest fucking Roman fan. Like he popped hard for that man. We saw him at like 4 house shows.
I'm so confused. He can't wrestle.
He just loved Roman. He loved Roman Reigns.
What is there to love? Is it just like the Delphin infatuation? He's this big handsome man.
Like, no. I think he liked.
That's part of it.
He liked the super. I mean, remember,
he's a superhero.
Remember, Jack was like 7. This is some time ago now. So like he was a superhero. He did superhero shit. And I think that appealed to, a young kid. He was the guy you rooted for. So like Jack was hard down. Like I took Jack to see Roman Reigns like 6 times. I've got a great picture of Roman's music hitting and Jack looking at the Titantron like over the back of his head with his hands up. Like he was so jacked. He was so excited.
So when you say he does superhero stuff, what exactly is this superhero?
Oh shit! I mean, how long do you just want to do this? We can do this all night long.
I'm trying to understand.
He got slammed through the ring by Brock Lesnar. Like the whole ring collapsed.
He was the guy who fought all the big heels, like Brock Lesnar,
Braun Strowman,
Bray Wyatt in his prime. When Bray Wyatt was like the scary bad guy, Roman was the one who they were like, "Oh, you got to beat that guy." He was like,
and then they just let him win.
He won all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he wasn't a good wrestler, so it shouldn't even be believable.
No. He's a good wrestler. He's just not at the level of a Seth Rollins. There's different levels to this, right?
Yes, there are people.
He's not Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he's not Hulk Hogan.
He's a good wrestler. He just doesn't. Yeah.
And you
on
say
the scale of wrestlers, he's like a 7.
He's like a 7 wrestler. He's good.
He's a 7.
Is the parallel between him and The Rock just the fact that he came up in a weird faction? Because I feel like The Rock was always good, like. Good wrestler, good on the mic.
No. So The Rock was not always that.
Yeah.
As far as I remember him, like back when he was just like Rocky Maivia.
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't great on the microphone back then.
He was funny, and he was actually a good wrestler.
Good in the facts, like he was athletic. He wasn't a good wrestler back then.
It's probably a 7 in terms of wrestling too.
I think he's better than that.
I think he's a 7. He's about a 7.5.
I think he's better.
I think he just had
The Rock
dance partners.
The Rock could go. Okay. Now
he's a 7. What's a 10? So wrestling? I can have an understanding of like
just wrestler.
Yes,
as
a
Bret Hart. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins, Kenny Omega,
really good technical. You're
Chris Jericho,
make all your marks, that type of stuff.
Prime Chris. Okay. Yeah, no, like it's a lot. It's a Dev. Like that's an eternal question when it comes to wrestling fans. There is. You needing to be athletic to pull the moves off, right? Which Roman could, and so could Rock. Rock was great at that. He was very athletic.
Yeah.
But then there is the psychology of when to pull the moves off, how you sell. There's people that make it look real.
Roman
then there's people where it is real, and that you can love that for a whole separate thing. You start talking about, Regal and I was Sheamus. I was gonna say Ken Shamrock, Gunther. Yeah, like these dudes, they're snug. They hit.
They really hit you.
You know, they punch the shit out of you. But then there's people like Bret Hart. He's barely touching you, and it looks real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like he's an excellent wrestler. He's just an excellent. He knows when to sell. He can call a match. He knows how to set it up. He knows how to work angles. There's a difference there. There's some people out there that are doing moves.
Where would we put Undertaker?
Oh, so Taker's like a 9.
That's what I'm thinking, because he's also super big. He's able to do all of that.
He's quite frankly the greatest big man wrestler probably of all time. Yeah. And not as a gimmick. The gimmick is an all-timer. I'm literally, as a wrestler, Taker for a long time could go.
Right.
Like just bell to bell go. The pace is high. You know, like you're not relying a whole lot on rest holds and shit like that, you know, like sitting around. Like, you know, he could legit go. You know? Yeah.
The reason why I bring up Taker is because I know that Roman Reigns is also rather large, and sometimes the larger wrestlers, they just don't seem to be able to sell things. Even I feel like the Big Show was really, really good as a big ass dude.
Younger.
He was.
He was
younger Big Show.
Yeah,
before his knees basically were shambles.
He was good until like 2003 or 4. Kind of like the post ECW Resurrection kind of got bad.
Roman Reigns is not as tall as you would think he is. By the way, he just has that aura behind him.
Is he around smaller people all the time? Is that what it is?
That's a big part of it.
Because I can never.
He's presented like a big guy.
Yeah, he's like 6'3".
Yeah, he's presented like he's a big dude.
Which
he's
is
not really
tall for wrestlers, but not
how
tall,
short. Really?
Like Undertaker's like 6'7", 6'8". I want to say.
Yeah, I think the Undertaker's like 6'10".
Is he 6'10"?
Yeah, I feel like he was like big.
Yeah.
I would have thought that Roman Reigns.
He wasn't
like
as tall as Nash, right? And I think Nash was a legit 7'1".
Yeah, Nash is 7 foot.
Yeah, Nash is legit 7 foot.
Yeah,
I think Taker's build is 7 foot, but he's not.
Yeah,
he's not that tall.
Taker's 6'10". Hogan's like 6'6".
Yeah, Hogan was big.
7 foot.
Hogan was huge.
Yeah, Kane is 7 foot.
Hogan's
Kane
a big dude.
and Kevin Nash are 7 feet tall. You can
I
make
didn't
an argument
realize
that Kevin
these
Nash is
fools
probably
were
the
barely
best
6 feet.
Wrestler. Yeah, most of them are barely.
That's a part of it.
I didn't
That's
realize Shawn Michaels was only like 6'1". I'm like, really? These people are not that tall.
And that's the WWE didn't really like a lot of short guys around for a bunch.
Yeah. Especially when you get in this modern era, most of the modern era wrestlers are very short. Regular size. Yeah.
A lot of the AEW guys are like 6 foot or under.
Yeah. When I went
like
to
a big
AEW
dude,
show,
like a giant at AEW is like 6'3".
Yeah.
Like that's a big dude.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
When I went to AEW shows, I was the same height as most of the wrestlers.
Isn't Lance Archer like 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah.
And he was their giant. He was like their giant dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Usos are only like 6'3", 6'2". I thought they were like little guys.
Tall.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't feel like they're that tall.
But I want to get back. I think Rocky is a much better wrestler. I would. Rocky was a great wrestler. Like in his prime,
I think so too.
Dude could go.
I think he's solid.
I think it's thought of less because his moveset was very gimmicky. He had a lot of gimmicky things.
Yes,
and that's okay.
His move was an elbow drop.
It's entertainment. But in between his finisher move,
not just the elbow.
in between those things, you saw a bevy of suplexes and drop kicks and all. Like he could go.
That's what drew me to him originally.
Yeah, he was legit good.
Rocky Maivia with the blue knee pads. I'm like, this dude is pulling off some dope moves. Like,
yeah,
I'm like,
the crowd hated him. You were very much on the outs on that one.
I just thought he was a good wrestler.
Again, the similarities to Roman and Rock, like Roman almost walked Rock's path. Yeah, like it's very similar. Pretty much. He just didn't have his Stone Cold. I mean, kind of.
Also,
Brock.
Roman wasn't the guy they wanted. Well, Roman wasn't the guy the fans wanted pushed. They wanted Daniel Bryan to be pushed.
Yeah, it was always someone else. They just wanted someone else.
I mean,
just like Rock.
If he can cut the promo, I mean, that kind of helps. If you can't talk on the mic, I'm not rooting for you. Like
the heel turn was everything for Roman.
The best thing that happened to him.
It was the best. It was him coming back and just establishing him as a heel, and then acting like he was better than everybody else, just like Rock.
Acting more closely to who he really is
was perfect. It was a perfect fit, and that's what he needed, and that's what got him over.
Who knows he's the shit. Yeah. Like I don't know, I'm really that guy.
And his chief character is an all timer.
Yeah. One of the best wrestling heroes ever.
What does this man sound like? Is he so weird? I think about him like I've never heard him.
You should go watch like some of his old promos. It's real bad.
It's bad.
I won't.
When he says like suffering succotash.
Yeah, it's real horrible. Bad.
There's one.
They couldn't get somebody to write something for this man.
They did. That's the
they
problem.
All wrote for him. Yeah,
it's just terrible.
He just
there was a feud he had, Dev, where he fought against Baron Corbin, and they had a dog food match where they had to like feed the opponent dog food to win the match. This was the actual feud.
This sounds stupid.
Look here. There was the era of WWE where I legit think Vince McMahon had dementia. like this shit.
He had that dementia that lasted 10 years. That's it.
Yeah, it's like that last era before he got like out of there. Awful, god awful.
Dog food.
That era was one of the worst eras of wrestling.
They had some highlights.
They did, but
I think you're mixing too much of it together. To be honest,
it was bad.
I think you're mixing too much of like the late 10s with the late teens, and those aren't the same thing.
Well, it's kind of.
You're saying it's bad, but you're talking about the Shield.
No, I'm talking about after the Shield. That dog food match was late.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
you're talking about the era though, as if the era was. You just said it.
No,
the whole
late
era was
Vince. No, not Vince. No, late era Vince. Not
you're just talking about a specific time. You're talking about COVID.
A little bit before COVID and a little bit during that.
Then we had COVID mania, which was incredible.
Yeah, I want to say that was like a good solid what.
To me, it got bad when they started having like regular ass names. That's when I lost it. I'm like, I can't.
You like the character based stuff.
Yeah, I want.
You want the entertainment, like play it up and
the Attitude Era. Well, that's what I want. Anything outside of the Attitude Era, I am bored to fucking tears.
Well, lucky for you, Dev, they have Juggalo Championship Wrestling now.
That's true.
And Vince Russo is the booker for it.
Listen here, bro.
Yeah,
so
all you juggalos and juggalettes, bro.
Yeah. If there's no Degeneration X type stuff, I need a Stone Cold.
Yeah,
rock,
that was just a special
the Rock and Sock connection.
It was,
like,
just,
come on.
It was just a special time.
You got Big Vito. He's back.
I don't think we'll ever have something like that again.
No, we won't.
We won't. So it's just a special time. It's a golden era.
We wrestling fans know too much about the business now.
That's true.
So you can't really go back and do some of that stuff. Plus, you can't do some of that stuff that he did, like the Katie Vick story. You can't do today.
Yeah.
You can't do stories that's so absurd and so inappropriate.
You can. Just you might.
Yeah,
not
we can.
Be
It's
on
called
the air much longer.
Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
Triple A.
I mean,
Triple A. The Indies.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Cocaine, the legend. Do you know what Cocaine is, Dev?
I don't know any of this shit. You look outside of the Attitude Era and like right now, I don't know anything about it.
I wish we could play this video on this show of
and
Cocaine.
I only know WWF.
Cocaine is this indie wrestler who he's a small, skinny guy who took the gimmick of Kane, but he wears white and black. And his finishing move is he throws a bunch of cocaine on his face and choke slams someone.
I'm here for it. That sounds like a good time.
Indie wrestling
is because he's tiny, he should never win.
Indie wrestling is a lot of fun. You would like some of that stuff. I've seen Jesus wrestle.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I've seen that where he basically like just reaches out his hand and choke slams without touching.
I've seen Santa Claus wrestle.
Yeah, see that's stupid. See, that's
no,
not fun
it's not. It's super fun.
Stupid.
It's super fun.
That's not fun to me.
You got to be in the room.
There's a sex doll that's a professional wrestler.
I don't want to be in the room.
Yeah, I saw Kenny Omega wrestle a broom.
That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard
awesome.
in my life.
It's amazing.
Saw him, he wrestled a little girl and it went super viral. It was amazing. He had a full-blown wrestling match with a little girl and it was awesome.
This is why I don't watch wrestling. This is how I know it's not for me. If you're saying that's the awesome
we've got
stuff,
25 minutes of it to start our final podcast of the year.
This is why I have to get off the ride, and we're gonna pivot now into things that make more sense.
I would hope so. We're just gonna have a wrestling podcast to close out the year.
It wouldn't be the first time. Like we do this, we go on random tangents about whatever the hell's on our mind for the day because it's all.
I haven't. So, Dev, I haven't been watching wrestling like in a bit.
I know.
I'm watching.
He says something. You're like, I'm watching it on YouTube, the highlights and the clips.
I'm watching the old wrestling. I'm watching the Attitude Era. I'm going through the pay-per-views in order. I started 96 and I'm on 98 now. I found a
got tired of Game of
playlist.
Thrones. Said I'm
No, I'm still watching those. I'm still watching that. But when I'm in a wrestling mood, I'm just kind of reliving that era. I forgot all about oh god, I already forgot about him again. It was the Funaki and Taki.
Indeed.
Who were their Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about them.
Back
When
when
they
WWE
came
racist
down the
against
rope
Asians.
the other day, I was like, holy shit, that was awesome.
It's probably a reason you forgot about them.
Yeah.
They probably deserve to be forgotten.
Indeed.
No, they were great.
Well, they used to get away. WWE used to get away with some wild shit. They had a group of wrestlers called the Mexicos that came out on lawnmowers.
Wow.
That was their gimmick. They came out on riding lawnmowers.
Yeah, where was the other with the hillbillies? Were like the Goodsons or something like that?
The Godwins.
The Godwins, yeah. Yeah, that was another one of them. That was all that stuff back then. Everything was everybody was a stereotype.
Yes, Godfathers come out with a bunch of hoes.
Which works. I mean, it doesn't
That
not
was
work.
great.
I mean,
I-
we still
that
do this
was
today.
great.
We have like, what did we have? Like Crime Time? You remember them?
Yeah, Crime Time. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was offensive. Just
Get on the
Dev,
whole train.
spoilers, Dev. Crime Time was just black guys who stole.
Yeah.
That was their gimmick.
I'm not surprised by
They
This
that.
look
was their
like
actual
extras
gimmick.
from like Law and Order.
Yeah,
They like
just
the
stole
bandana
it.
and everything. Yeah, they're just thugs.
Sounds about right. That's terrible. The Godfather, though, fantastic.
He was a great wrestler, a great big man.
Val Venus.
I watched him the other night.
Terrible
He was a-
person now.
He was a SummerSlam. Yeah, he is.
A lot of them are.
Most of them are.
Most of them are. About a good 85%.
Yeah, no, you have to say with wrestling. I try to say that all the time. Most of them are. You don't want to meet these people.
Yeah, I'll be like,
They're
"Hey,
either
hey."
really bad people or like really bad to themselves. It's usually one or the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh well. So I've had a fucking day. How about y'all?
I had a terrible week. And I thought this was my
Excellent.
easy week.
I've had a fine week. Got no complaints this week.
I'm happy to hear
Must
that.
be
Johnny.
nice.
Oh no, I have a complaint. Guess what it
go.
is?
What is it?
Guess. The day before Thanksgiving.
There's got to be some election thing or
I
some.
bet you can
crazy
find
shit
it.
that
I
happened.
know you can find it.
You have no food.
Before Thanksgiving dinner, what stopped working?
The stove.
Come on.
The fucking stove.
Come on.
No, not the stove. I'm
The
sure
dishwasher.
The
The dishwasher.
The
dishwasher or
fucking
dryer.
dishwasher
It's always the dishwasher or the
won't
dryer.
drain. The dishwasher would not drain. It was reported to me this weekend, and you would be proud of me. I looked at them. I was like, and?
As you should.
1,000% I did. I was like,
better
no.
wash these dishes.
I said, I've
y'all.
already told y'all. That's it.
You
Like, you
guys
to come
are
look at it?
dishwashers
No,
now.
I don't want
For
to come
what?
look at it. No.
For what?
No, I don't. Either fix the dishwasher or wash it. Like, that's it. No, I'm not dealing with that right now. It's a holiday week, and I'm not going to deal with it.
Dishwasher's a privilege.
I had to
I
go
was
look
saying-
it up.
Y'all got the juice now, kids.
We had the
Wash your
warranty.
dishes.
So my wife is scheduling all of that because I told her, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm done. I'm done. I've bought like 5. That's too many. That's it. I'm done. So
You've
I looked
reached
at
the
Jack. I
quota.
was like, you better get excited. Better start washing the dishes.
Yeah.
I said, I bet if other people, my logic here is not to abandon my family in their time of need. My logic here is that if other people were on the phone trying to get appointments made, trying to make plans for work, trying to pay for service fee, if that rested on anybody other than me, I don't think I would have bought so many dishwashers. That's my logic. So I think maybe others would take better care of the dishwasher that we have.
I also think there's no abandoning your family in a time of need because of the fact that the dishwasher is not a fucking necessity.
It's not.
That's true. I wash dishes by hand my entire life. I have no qualms
Yeah.
with it.
I still
Yeah,
do wash this.
same. I still do it.
Yep.
Not everything
So-
goes in the dishwasher.
So, yeah, they are coming in, but it won't be for Thanksgiving. So we're washing Thanksgiving.
We?
Somebody went and got paper plates and stuff. Then
See, there we go. See, now,
See,
now we're
so
talking.
People find solutions. When I remove myself from it, life finds a way.
Finds a way. As it should.
So yeah, besides that, which really hasn't impacted my week at all. Yeah, I'm all green lights over here. Sorry about your weeks, guys.
Nah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's a holiday week. Why is your week so bad?
Well,
you should be working a whole lot.
Well, unfortunately, public safety never sleeps.
Yeah,
So there's
what
always
broke?
going to be something. Nothing really broke. It's
That's
just
good.
that the tickets just keep rolling in.
Sure.
I sound like shit because I'm clearly coming down with something. We're supposed to be going over to a friend's house for Thanksgiving. Like it's basically Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving.
We don't have any family.
I would love to do that with you guys. That'd be great to
would
have.
too.
Like,
That'd be fun.
I would
That'd be
be
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah. I 1000% agree. So we're supposed to be having a Friendsgiving. However, the house that we're going over, her son is very immunocompromised. Like it's been a whole
man.
thing. He's
That's
having
not a
like
good idea to go over there. How does this
Yeah,
house
that
become
would,
a
I would
recommended
scare
house?
me to even go.
so he's been going through like he's getting his immune system readjusted and everything, and she really wants to have people over. So if you're sick, you don't go.
Right.
So I'll be probably here by myself tomorrow. So I'll just be
By myself. One pillow.
one pillowcase, no pillow, by myself. Yes, I'll probably be at the house by myself because I woke up today and my throat was on fire. I'm like, what? Why?
Here it comes.
Like this sucks. Right
Here it
before
comes.
like this nice break.
Right. It sucks to have the time off you've been looking forward to then spend that sick.
Yeah.
Because now it doesn't feel like time off. It feels like a sick day.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So that sucks. My wife is going to visit her other family next week. So she'll be gone, which means like this whole weekend is going to be just a pain in the ass. And like there's been a couple times where she's gotten sick right before she's gone down. So basically I'm gonna have to quarantine myself
To keep
so
her safe.
she does to keep her safe. Exactly.
Yep, I
So
get it.
I'll probably just live here in the office.
That's some family shit. I get all of that.
Mm.
My daughter had mono.
Oh, fun.
I've been having fun with that all week. Who the fuck you been
can imagine.
kissing?
Don't you
I'm
have a
not kissing
girlfriend?
people. Right. So I'm trying. I mean, we're all trying not to get that, but I mean, obviously, I'm not eating after her or anything like that, so I'm not too
Yeah.
worried about that.
You get quarantined, we're gonna slide your food under the door.
I've had a really good run here. I'm almost scared to like. I've started to knock on wood around. I feel like I haven't been sick in like a minute, like a year since like
Nice.
last year. It's been a while.
Nice.
I've had a nice
That's
little
really
run.
nice.
I think my isolationist practice life is really paying off in that regard.
I mean, look, yeah, that'll do it.
Like Annabelle,
do it.
like I'm not leaving the basement that much these. Oh shit! I've got a drink, guys. Cheers! Last show. This is alcohol. This is rum.
Sure.
I was going to buy some until I realized I don't feel great, so I'm gonna
Right.
buy some spice cider. And
I'm hoping for your sake that while you're at least home alone, that you're not too sick that you can't game. Because at least you
Yeah,
could maybe get a little run in like that.
There's nothing I want to play,
Oh,
so I'll just
that
find
sucks.
shows to watch.
okay.
I'll catch up
Stranger
on some
Things.
shows. Yeah, that's
Watch
exactly
these
it.
42-year-old kids finally finish this story.
Like right. My daughter's she downloaded. I told her to download her iPad before I walked downstairs. She's so excited.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited for this. We've been
I am
watching season 4 to catch to we basically started at season 1 and we're watching it to catch up and be done with season 4. But
Oh man, season 1 was
starts,
such
so
a
we're like,
vibe. How long ago
It
was
was.
that?
10 years ago?
let's see.
Has it
They
been
were
10
12
years?
when they started, and now
Close to it.
11 is 21, so about 10 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn, that's
I was looking at their ages yesterday to see how old they were in comparison. They were all around 11, 12 when the show started, so they were the age of the characters, and now they're all way older. Like Nancy
feel-
was 30 playing a 20-year-old.
I feel
Correct.
a lot of, I feel similarly this year about a lot of things like that. And I think this is the first year in my life where I feel like time has really flown. Like everything's been really I feel like everything, like life, the world, like everything feels like it's speeding up a bit for me.
It does.
Like that's my perspective on it. Everything just feels real fast. Faster than it did last year, faster than it did years ago. You know, like suddenly things in review mirror seem really far in the review mirror like that. I'm taking stock of that, I feel like a little bit more.
Yeah.
This year definitely has flown by, where I feel like the previous 2 to 3 years felt like they were moving at a snail's pace.
I kind of hate that.
Yeah.
I kinda
Which
hate
one?
it.
Not.
The time's just going by fast.
Yeah, no, me too. Like it, like
It
I
sucks.
felt like this year I've talked to my wife about this a couple of times. Like even my supervisor at work, she's like trying to give me like time management things. I'm like, I don't think that's it. I don't think you're understanding what I'm feeling. Like everything, like, yeah. It's like I don't have enough. Like I need 12 more hours a day to do everything I want to do in a day. Like everything just feels real small and fast. Even when the days feel like they're going slow, like I look up and it's like almost over. Like everything just suddenly, man, just feels quick.
Yeah.
It does.
100%.
And it kind of sucks because, like, just in general, looking at the fact, like, look, my oldest kid is 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's 18. Now it's just kind of like to that point, like the second half of life.
Yeah. Exactly.
1,000%. You about to have your U time. Donnie's about to be right there. He's got one in college. Jack
Got
about to be
one more to
right
go.
there following suit. Yeah. I'm like, dang, my daughter is in high school. Like, I feel like she was just in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
Like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
So, yeah, time definitely feels like it's just moving at a clip that I'm not prepared for it to be moving at. So,
yeah,
definitely sucks.
It's like I can't catch up.
Because I'm at that age and it's getting to that point, I think I'm less tolerable to deal with stupid shit.
Oh, 1,000%.
It's more like, I ain't got to deal with this. Like,
Mine's a bit different. I'm starting to like really take stock in like what I am spending my time on, because I feel like I don't have enough time for everything. That I feel like my prioritization is like shifted a bit.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have. It's only so many hours in the day. I need to spend it doing things I want to do, or things that are important to me. And when people impede on that, that's kind of like, why are you doing this? Why are you being annoying? Is this something I need to do right now?
Yeah.
The answer usually
It's
is
funny.
no.
Yeah.
I went out to the bottle shop tonight. It's the first time I've gone to the bottle shop in a couple of years, I think. And that was a terrible idea. I went to the one that's kind of far out thinking there'd be nobody there. Everybody was there. Everybody's everywhere. It was packed. It was absolutely packed. I was like, of course, this is a terrible idea. I should have thought of this, but I didn't.
When you say the bottle shop, you just mean like a liquor store?
Yeah.
Okay, because out here we don't have that. We just buy ours at the grocery store or Target.
Yeah, same when I was in Ohio. When I took Melissa to Ohio, she didn't realize, it blew her mind you could buy liquor in the store. But in Georgia, that's not allowed. So we have bottle shops, and I was
over here.
I was gonna say there are degrees to it. So there's like a difference between like a liquor store and a bottle shop. There's like kind of like a high endness to it. Bottle shops are usually a little bit bigger, a little nicer stuff. Liquor stores a little smaller.
Are they chains or is it just like somebody's bottle shop?
What is it
There's
called?
a couple of chains, but I don't go to a chain. I don't go to a chain. I actually don't know the name of the place that I go to.
It's like a particular name, or because.
Well, I mean, I like because when I was
or is that just a term that
when
they
I
call
was
it down
drinking,
there?
it's just a term. I'm not talking about the name of the store. It's not called bottle shop.
Could be.
It could be.
It could be a good
yeah.
name.
But like there are like, I don't want to say big because I don't want to get to the wrong idea, but there are like bigger, like big box liquor stores, and then there's like the corner store, like the liquor store, like the little, like it's tucked in or on the side or adjacent to something else. Then there's like, I've been to what we call a bottle shop that had like floors to it. Like that had multiple, yeah. So like you can go to like, so like that's what I would call a bottle shop. Like you go to a bottle shop and be like, I need 100 bottles of champagne for a wedding this week. Like that's a bottle shop. And then there's a liquor store, and the liquor store is like adjacent to a gas station or a pawn shop or something. You you just go in and get your weekly bottle or whatever.
When I think of
a convenience store for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I miss was in Ohio we had drive-throughs, and I loved those when I was a kid. And
sounds like a terrible idea.
Nobody down here has any idea what the fuck a drive-through is. They're like, what? So I miss those.
A drive-through liquor store?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple down there.
Terrible.
Did you never go to one in Cleveland?
No, because I was 11.
Oh yeah, my mom. We went to a few in my time when I lived there, and it's a convenience store. It's a gas station. Like think of that, and you just drive through it. It's like a garage, like an oil change place. And as you drive into it, there's like coolers on the wall or like stack. And you just tell the person, the attendee, what you want. So my mom was my mom was a natural ice girl. of course.
Get that natty ice.
Yeah, so she was like, I need 90 ice, and she smoked cools. So she wanted the menthol cools, and I would get like a Butterfinger. And the other guy runs to the cooler and grabs the stuff, brings it back to you, give him the money and everything. You just drive. You never leave the car. It's just like the oil change place, but you get beer. Like it's
like a farm store, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Y'all have farm stores up there, Dev?
What's a farm store?
Essentially, what the same thing Donnie's describing, but you can get like groceries there, like food and milk, like little small things.
Yeah, you could get those. And hang on,
Rite Aid.
Hang on,
no, Rite Aid.
I want to clarify something.
Drive-through.
Yeah, I want to clarify something.
Well, they have that, but only for picking up.
When I said drive-through, I realized, and I'm not saying you guys are, but listeners might thinking of like a drive-through, like at a fast food, right? Like you just drive up to the building. That's what I'm talking about. The drive-throughs that I'm calling, you drive through the building. Like your car goes into like a garage, like it's in the building. You come out the other side. Think of like an emissions place or like an oil change, like how you drive through the bay. It's that, but a liquor store. Yeah,
that's kind of how.
Yeah.
The farm stores are. Farm stores.
I sat there and thought to myself, I was like, I'm saying drive-through. I think people are going to think McDonald's, and that's not what I mean at all. Like it's not McDonald's.
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, no, you don't drive to the window and tell them what you want. No. Like you drive into it, like a garage. You drive into the building, and on both sides of your vehicle are like freezers, like refrigerators. And there's a guy comes up and tells you what you need, and you can point to the window, and he'll run and get it. And they give it, they charge you in your car, and you drive away, just like the oil change, but you never leave the car.
Yeah, you don't leave the car.
Yeah.
You just tell them what you want, and then they'll bring it to your car.
I've never stayed in my car for an oil change either.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You go to, if I ever went to like Jiffy Lube or whatnot, you get out, you go sit in the lobby.
I mean, you can. A lot of the newer, like we've got, I don't take my car to these oil change places, so I don't do this either. But there is like the Take 5, and they just do it while you're in the car. And I think the Jiffy Lube near me, I think Jiffy Lube makes you sit in the thing, but I've got another one right next to me that's a chain, and they make you sit in the car.
There's one that's quick oil change that does the same thing. You just
there's a lot of them that do it in the car. You never leave. You just pull up and they do it, and then you just drive away.
Never had that experience before.
But I miss those. They were, I don't know, I'm oddly nostalgic for that terrible period of my life, but I thought those were cool.
Yeah. No.
I'm
getting out and walking around.
Just pull up there. You can get your pack of cigarettes and a gallon of milk and keep it moving. That was it. Like
a fifth of Crown, some M&Ms.
Yeah, fifth of Crown. Just go in and keep it moving. You ain't gotta leave your car.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Bizarre to me. That is bizarre world for sure.
I think we have like 2 of them left here. We don't have that many left, but it was a big.
I don't know if they're still a thing, but when I was little, they were everywhere. Like it was a thing.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. So outside of me being sick, my freezer also doesn't shut all the way, so I have to wedge something in there. My son leaned on it, and I think he bent the frame in some way, shape, or form.
The freezer?
The bottom. It's the bottom freezer. So you have the 2 French doors, and the bottom is the freezer.
So you got fancy refrigerator. I ain't got nothing like that.
It came with the house. All right, I didn't buy it.
He bent something. He's like 12 pounds.
That's right. Yeah, like he's tiny.
Right. So did
he get in there and jump or something?
So it slides out, and then the door kind of leans over. So however he leaned on it and fell on his face.
Of course he did.
Now the freezer doesn't close all the way, so we got to wedge something in there to keep it from.
Should have wedged him in there.
The way he just falls on his face.
Look, you and I both know our sons are very similar. Like my son is going to be your son when he's 18. Like we know this. And then I also had to replace the water line from the wall to the fridge because that sprung a leak. And I'm like, why use the plastic one? Why not just use the one that is not going to spring a leak like that? So I had to replace that too. So, and then my son's birthday was Saturday, which was a lot of work. It was a party at an arcade go-kart type place. So it was just a long ass day. He had a great time.
Great.
Had a great time. So
mission accomplished.
It's been a long week, and now my body is retaliating against me. And I didn't even get to play basketball on Monday. I did play on Friday though. It was great.
Nice.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Was it great?
It was great. I had a great time.
Got the flu, but
But did you play good?
That was his flu
I
game.
played good. Hey, look, I looked good, so I felt good. And you know, if you
Look
feel
good,
good, you
but-
look good, you're gonna play good. So I was out there hooping. I was
know about
balling. I'm
that.
not out here
You look good,
looking like whatever
but
you
play good.
posted.
You had that CM
I'm
Punk
a,
jump shot.
I'm a,
Dude, that's
come
wild
together.
that I would have been like, I need your phone. I need to delete this footage. There's no way in hell I'm letting that get out. If that's how I shoot a basketball, there's no way in hell I'm getting caught on a court to shoot a basketball.
Yeah.
Absolutely
you
not.
probably don't know no better. That's the sad part. You probably don't know no better.
It's shocking how many athletes there are. World-class athletes that I feel like can't do basic athlete things.
Yeah.
How many like world swimmers or tennis player we saw him throw a first pitch and couldn't hit somebody in the third
That
row? Like, what
always
the fuck are
blows
y'all
my
doing?
mind.
Yes,
Did you never go outside and throw a baseball? Like
Right.
what?
Yeah.
100%.
Why is Meg the Stallion throwing the baseball better than you? Like, what's
Right.
going on here? This is the problem.
Like how? Like I understand you don't play basketball, but you are a professional wrestler.
No.
You've been in and out of gyms your whole life. That cannot possibly be your shooting stroke. Like it can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it can't. It just can't. You
Your
can't
whole
shoot a
life has
basketball
been
like
working
this.
out. You should know how to shoot a basketball.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. Like you should be. I just feel like if you're a sports kid, you
Right.
should know how to throw a baseball.
These are. Yeah. I'm
throw
not
a
saying be
football,
great,
and shoot a basketball.
but basic tenets. It should look natural. It
Yes.
should look like you've done it before.
Yes.
Look, I get it if you don't know how to dribble a soccer ball. That I understand.
Or like hit a
you
golf
should at
ball.
least be able to kick it.
At least a golf ball. Like, yeah, I would understand you not being able to hit a golf ball
Yeah.
because that's more
Yeah.
skill than athletic movement. But throwing a ball, dude, that's about as basic as it gets.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's
God, his
crazy.
jump shot was so.
It was
broken.
so
made
bad.
No sense.
That was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's
What
on
was
site for
that?
that, Delvin. On site, cuz.
Punk had that trash ass jump shot. Like,
Oh my god, it was so bad.
It's funny.
yeah,
Terrible.
like if I hope they didn't see that before they. I hope they saw that after they gave him the belt because they just saw that before. They're like, "No, you don't need this belt. No
Give me
more.
this back.
Give me this
Yeah,
back."
you don't deserve this. If
I
you,
feel like
see,
we
you
need
gotta
to see a
fix your jumper first.
WWE like 3-on-3 tournament just for the laughs. How bad they all are.
Oh,
Oh man, I want to hear what Kevin Nash has to say about his jump shot.
He's
I'm
legit.
Kevin
No,
Nash
he's
is
a legit
hooper.
basketball player. Yeah.
He's a hooper. He could have
Yeah,
went to the league.
he played in college. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. Well, Jade Cargill is too. She played college basketball. Last legend. I'm
I feel like
curious
she
if
can do
Cody Rose
anything.
knows how to play basketball
I
because
bet
his
he does.
dad knew how to play.
Yeah, it's from Atlanta.
His
He knows
dad
how-
was a hooper.
he knows
Oh,
how
for
to play.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his dad
yeah.
was a hooper.
He's definitely played basketball. I'm not worried about that one at all.
Yeah,
It's like no.
he's right.
We're from the same neighborhood. Like no. No, Cody can play.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's been my week, and so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll see how I feel and wake up. Got some
Yeah.
antibiotics. Hopefully, it helps.
Yeah. I hope you.
Delvin, why
feel
was your
better,
week
man.
shitty?
I don't really talk about it.
You say that every week. It's like 8 weeks
Every
in a
week.
row.
No,
I
that's
feel like
how
it's-
bad it's-
You
that's
gotta
how bad
either.
it's been.
All right, listen to me. You either gotta start talking about it, or stop telling us it was a shitty week. Like one or the other. It's got to be one or the other, man.
Look here, Donnie. I am a man. If you know one thing about men, we repress our anger and our rage and our problems.
It's too much
I have
though.
a therapist for that.
We let our problems eat at us until we die at the age of 45.
Nope.
That's how this goes.
I had therapy yesterday, so I won't be doing that. So this is your therapy session.
I'm gonna say I'm
What did
having
she do
therapy
to you,
now.
Delvin? What did she
So-
do to you, Delvin? Where she hurt you?
What does she do
No,
now?
It's more of
What does she do now?
just like work and the whole concept of, hey, when you're supposed to be off, you're off. And,
Mhm.
when people see you're off, they're like, oh, that means you need to do stuff for me. It's like, no, that's kind of like, eventually you need time for yourself.
Yeah,
I
1,000%.
I think I need more time for myself. I think that's the biggest thing. I need time to not do anything, not focus on anything, just focus on myself.
So take some
Relax.
vacation, man.
No, because when I take vacations, people think, oh, this is our vacation. No, this is my vacation.
Take your vacation.
Look, you set your boundaries. You turn your phone on Do Not Disturb, and you say, "Leave me the fuck alone."
Facts.
Like it got to the point I had to like turn my phone off. Like, yo, stop calling me.
Do it. If you've got to do it. Do it.
And Thursday and Friday, Friday till 7:00, it's gonna be like, nah, I don't want to talk to nobody
Gotcha.
till about 7:00.
I'm actually kind of I mean, I hate this for both of you because I'm somewhat in I'm kind of in a good mood. We've done like the Christmas decorations, and I've got the kids back.
I saw your tree. Ugh.
I've got the kids back in the house. Would you say woof? You didn't like it?
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's great.
Did you see the tree topper? It's incredible. It's incredible.
Did you get the Rudolph game yet?
I did. Yeah.
It's
I haven't played it yet.
That's why I asked.
I saw it for 15. Yeah, I haven't played it yet though. I got it for 25 like a month ago.
That's still great.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the money. I just wanted to grab a copy, and I might play it. I don't know, soonish. Like I want to play it for Christmas, so I might play it soonish. But you know, I'm knee deep in Skyrim.
I imagine that game is probably like 2 or 3 hours to beat.
I'm sure.
So I might just play it on Christmas Day.
That's why the fan gets it. My Skibbity Rismus ornament is incredible. That is top notch. I imagine.
Is that Haley?
That is Haley.
We'll have a whole. We're gonna have a whole conversation tomorrow around Thanksgiving. Her in-laws see my tree.
Yes.
If I have to hear that word and the two numbers, it sends me into a place.
What words? Skibbity?
Oh my god.
6, 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
you see South Park?
Stop. No, I haven't seen a South Park episode in years.
Oh, really? Oh, the new season is incredible, actually.
Great.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, they're firing all cylinders. What they're doing with Trump and shit is hysterical. Like, it's great. So that's kind of must-see TV for me at the moment.
I'm going to watch it all, like, really soon.
But yeah, no, I'm in a good mood. Like, I got a few days off here. I feel like I really needed that. And I've got the in-laws. They're coming to Thanksgiving in my house because I'm on duty, so that I can't leave. So they decided not to leave me alone, which I appreciate. And I got the kids here, and it's even earlier. Like Victoria started making fun of Jack. Jack started making fun of her. Like we all started making fun of each other, and I was just like, it just feels
home.
Yeah,
that feels
real nice.
How does Mel deal with you guys making fun of each other?
I mean, she just has to deal with it. We're just a bunch of haters. All we do is just rag on each other.
So me and my daughter do that. We go back and forth all day long, and my wife like gets her feelings hurt. She's like, "You guys are so mean to each other," and we look at each other, and me and my daughter are like, "We're just playing."
I think Melissa's happy to stay kind of on the periphery because she knows if she draws too much attention, then all three of us will just gang up on her. So she doesn't want any part of that. She's just like,
yeah, we don't gang up on my wife because she cannot handle it. Everything she can't. Her and my son, they can't take it. Me and my daughter go back and forth.
Jack gives it his best. Jack takes it as good as he can give it, and Jack probably the best. And I think I'm the best. I'm the funniest, but Jack's the hardest. Jack's the coldest. Jack hits back with these one-liners out of nowhere. He's very Kyle-esque. He just shows up and just dominates and leaves, you know. Whereas Victoria's just the most animated. She's definitely the loudest. I'm the funniest. She's the loudest. He's the coldest.
Leaving on a high note like George Costanza.
But yeah, so it's been good. Yeah.
I don't make jokes to my family.
Light work week. So I'm not too upset.
I don't think so.
That's a lie. You can hear that through the headphones.
Yes. I don't think I make the jokes that you think I should make.
I'd like to be, you know what? I'm not as mean as I could be. And I don't get enough credit for that. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're in a good mood. The family's back home. You got your tacky tree up. Sounds like it's going to be a great 4 days for you.
I hope so. I really hope so. Dishwasher notwithstanding.
We don't care about that dishwasher.
I'm playing Skyrim. I'm knee deep in Skyrim. I'm doing
so much Skyrim.
I played. I wanted to play a lot today, and I didn't because I kind of got really into Kirby Air Riders today. I'm playing that a bit as well.
My daughter wants that.
Juggling both those games. It's nonsense. It's chaos in the best way. Like it's just not like.
It looks fun.
Just explosion on the screen. You're like, I don't even know what's happening. I did win. I won my first online race today. I did a lot of online stuff today. I wanted to grind out
online.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's where the fun part is. I don't want to play it with bots. That's not like it's not. You need the people. The chaos is fun.
Oh my god! Who are you?
I always tell people it's not for. I don't think Kirby Air Ride is for everybody. But for the people that it is for, I think
People who want to ride with air.
it's really good.
Nice.
I'm digging. They have all these custom skins you can do with your machines. So I'm riding the I forget what it's called, the Chariot, I think, and I've turned mine into a Hylian shield,
Of course,
which is cool. There's also, I forget the other one, the Cube, but people are turning that into a GameCube, and one of them was a DoorDash box or an Uber Eats box. Like, people are going wild with these custom skins and stuff. So I'm having fun with that, and I'm playing the story mode, and I played some online, and it was real easy for me today because I was playing it while cleaning because we've got all the people coming. So I'd like mop, and then I'd play a couple races, and then I'd take out the trash and I'd play a couple races, and I fold the clothes, and so I've been kind of doing that today. But not tomorrow because Thanksgiving family and everything. But so Friday, Skyrim. Yeah, I'll probably be doing Skyrim and football on Friday. So
nice.
Back excited.
To Valhalla.
I'm doing the Skyrim is deep. I've been playing the Skyrim most of the week. Took my deck to work, was playing it there. So that's I'm still just doing that. I think that's what I'm going to be doing for weeks, I would think, at least.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice, yeah.
I joined the Legion, the Imperials. I did the Stormcloaks first time a long time ago, so this will be different. This is different.
I was about to say, what the hell are you talking about? And then I realized it was still Skyrim.
Yeah, still Skyrim. Skyrim.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Yeah, I rewired my desk yesterday. That was
always
my
fun.
Nesting phase. I was like, there's a couple of wires that just really pissed me off, so I rewired everything. That was very cathartic.
I'm doing the same thing. I got an enclosure for the little SSD that comes in the Steam machine because I'm going to replace it, but I still want to use it, so I'm going to use it as an external. So I got a little enclosure, and I saw a Black Friday deal for that for like $6. I was like, oh, I can grab that now. Yeah. But I feel like I'm doing the same thing. I'm like just kind of starting to like line up wish lists and things, getting ready for whenever that thing comes out.
Yeah,
nice.
I wish lists a bunch of things too. What a chainsaw!
Oh shit!
Say more about that.
It hasn't come in yet. I'm gonna. It's these stumps that's been in my backyard for years that my grandmother never cut down. I want to get rid of. So I'm like, I'm gonna just get a chainsaw, just cut them down.
Do you need a stump grinder? You're just gonna make the stump smaller with a chainsaw.
No, the stumps are like just completely ate out.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, they're not like hard, They're
I
just like completely ate out by termites and stuff. So I can just easily like cut it off and just pull out the rest.
No, Delvin Jr.
Okay.
This is when you put the kids to work.
Okay. Good luck with
that. Put them to work. Earn your keep, son.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I know. It's a chainsaw. She'll probably cut an arm off.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife lopped her finger off with that damn hedge trimmer.
Yikes. You can't just dig the stumps out?
That'll take a lot more work.
It depends on how big the tree is. It could be a lot.
The stumps are big because they used to be. My grandmother used to have 2 giant like mango trees in the backyard.
Wow, I love mangoes.
And she just was like, she got
tired. Like I legit love mango. It's like might be my favorite fruit.
Yeah, she got tired of people hopping her gate to get the mango, so she was like,
"Fuck that! You better get your damn hands off my mango."
She should have just started.
You start charging.
My wife doesn't like mango as much.
Mango's great.
I'm not a mango person.
Really?
Nah.
Like, not liking mango was weird to me because I was like, it's not all that different than like a peach or.
Mango's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's really
I'll
good.
eat a peach, but I'm not just gonna like pick up a peach and start eating. If it's in something, sure, but I'm not eating no mango. I'm also not into melons at all.
Oh, I'm into some. Yeah. I'm here for the melons.
Cantaloupes. No.
I'm like mango habanero. No. Anything. I'm here for it.
That is very good.
Yeah, like I'm like whatever that is. That's what I'm probably gonna pick.
Yeah, no, that's a hard pass for me. No, thank you, friend.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to clear out my backyard completely because I want to start building stuff in the backyard.
What are you gonna build? A treehouse?
Arcade?
Hot tub. Ooh.
Hot tub time machine. Okay.
So that I can get behind. I like a good hot tub.
Yeah, get like a little hot tub back there. I want to, because I have one like a little deck area. Well, I have a regular deck area, but I got another like a concrete area.
Patio.
It's not. I wouldn't even call it a patio. It looked like it used to be an area where they park cars at.
Oh, like it's just a slab then.
Yeah, it's just a slab.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna move it. It used to have a basketball hoop there.
Sure.
But my grandmother moved it a long time ago, and like kind of just did nothing with it because somebody broke the backboard. I'm gonna fix that backboard and put it back on that concrete and have my basketball court back.
That's what I'm talking about. Put the court back up. So when I come over there, I can crush your ass up.
We're hooping.
Yeah, we hooping.
I don't believe you.
Friendsgiving, you getting crossed up, son.
I don't believe you.
You ain't got no knees as it is, so I'm not worried about it.
You better chance of hooping on that NBA 2K over there.
I'm a hoop.
I don't believe that at all.
It's gonna be like Grown Ups, the basketball scene. Y'all just like breathing on top of each other. You both want to fake injuries? Yes.
That's very accurate.
I've actually been playing, so I'm in shape to not have to do that. But Delvin will be.
I'm exercising. I have to exercise. I don't want to die.
Correct.
I've been doing like yoga and shit like that. Yoga and lifting weights.
And he's like, I'm gonna go when I go.
I mean, would it be so bad? You know, like, it's just...
Well, as my son said, hurry up and die so he can inherit this house.
Yeah.
He don't want to inherit. He can't afford it.
I love that we get just live reactions from him from the other room.
Because he's here. He's right in
I
front
know.
of me.
I can hear him.
He's fixing my Xbox Ally. He's putting
He's fixing my Xbox. Dude, all right. The Ally thing is kind of crazy because I'm starting to see and hear like a lot of I don't want to say bad stuff, but I don't even know what to say. Just
stuff.
The well is souring. I always say that.
Yeah.
You know, like those channels that D-Life was showing, like the 128 folks, and I like them. They recover like a lot of controllers and stuff, so it's not bad. But D-Life was showing they were all about it, like for a month straight, just pumping every video, just Xbox. Xbox. And like, that thing was out 2 weeks, and they reported by. They're like, well, I'd rather use the Lenovo, or they said somehow it was bulky, it doesn't work. Apparently, it was a patch that came out, made games run like ass. It's like, damn, it doesn't sound like it's going very well.
That is the correct answer.
Sounds like a very shoddy version of Windows.
But at the same time, I did see, I think he posted that they just released a giant update where they're doing more game profiles, they're adding all this stuff. So like they're adding features to it, but like from the customer side, like the online reports and stuff that I'm seeing, it doesn't seem to be going very well.
Yeah. Since I figured since I no longer have my Steam Deck because I gave it to Delvin, I'll just use this for now. Because this has a decent enough battery life. So like, this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So you chose the handheld that everybody kind of is like, versus like the three other ones.
I think the big part is
saying you're choosing to make that one the main one when you've got like 17 other options.
They've rolled that full screen experience out.
Battery's too short.
To everything. You can put that full screen experience on anything now. And I think that was the big differentiator for that product. Everybody's like, yeah, I get this one because of this. And now that's on an Ally X, Legion Go, and whatever, a Claw. Now that's on everything. And people are like, oh, so I don't have to spend $1,000.
Might make your battery life better on the Lenovo.
That's kind of like
have them put a better battery in it.
That's kind of what I'm seeing is people are just like, oh, so I don't have to spend $1,000. And it's like, well, you never did.
Correct.
You never had to. We always knew that was coming out.
Get someone to put a better battery in my Lenovo, that probably would be the go-to one I would use.
Just get an external.
You're looking at him. He's across from you. His name is Delvin.
All that goddamn noise, yeah.
He can go ahead and do that.
Talk shit, get shot. D-Live says he needs to see this cross up on video. The next time you're at LA Fitness, put the phone down, turn it on, and we need to see Dev in action.
Who the hell is going to LA Fitness? I'm not going to LA
I don't know where you play basketball.
I play
he plays at the senior center. That's where he plays at.
Yeah.
The old folks' home.
Yep. Twin Peaks.
Your house. That's your house, cuz.
With the rest of the
like I said, I'm coming to your house. I'm crossing
the rest of the senior citizens. That's where he's at.
Just get an external battery. Like I hear all about it, but just get an external battery. They're much cheaper. They're much smaller, and just plug it into your Lenovo.
I don't know if I want to. They are smaller, so I just probably.
Delvin Jr. Look,
It's way
the
easier.
battery mod can scare you, but it's not your Lenovo. So if you break it, it's not your problem.
The Switch 2 has crazy battery life with with a portable battery. Like even my weakest one changes the Switch 2's battery life from like 2.5 hours to like 7 hours. Like it's crazy battery life with just an external battery. It'll play all damn day. Like it's nuts how long you can play this. How long I have played a Switch 2 with just my little battery plugged in.
Yeah, I like the Switch 2's battery life in general. It's good enough.
My Legion Deck battery is all right. It's better than the Ally, but not as good as the Steam Deck. So I use the portable battery often.
Are you going anywhere where you can't actually plug in? Because you don't strike me as the type that's actually going anywhere.
Sometimes.
I ran a USB-C charging cable from the port below my TV across the floor, which I taped off because I want the dogs being and everything, to the couch, which sits in the middle of the room so I can plug in when I need to.
Sounds like an excellent solution.
That's how I play Skyrim on my Legion deck. I just sit there with it plugged in and I play for like 5 or 6 hours at a time.
Delvin Jr., get on it. We already know your house is a fire hazard with the way he's got these arcade cabinets plugged in.
Correct.
One more plug won't kill you.
Correct.
That's true.
Maybe it will.
Yeah.
We'll find out. He's going to hear the house. He'd be happy.
Find out together.
Yeah. We'll find out in January 2026.
Yeah.
This is the last show of the year.
When you see the other Delvin on the show, like, oh, where's Delvin? Yeah, he's gone. I'll have to take his place now. It's in my birthright. It's like when Kiss just switched the members, and still call himself Kiss. Same thing. It's my birthright. It's like, oh, there you go. And you got to change the name of the person on the show. It's Delvin.
Yeah, there it is. That's very true. Very true. All right, I guess it's time to get into some news, Johnny.
Start the show.
Hey, Donnie, what is in the news this week on PSVG?
Let's talk about the Steam Machine, because quite frankly, there hasn't been a whole lot of news to really talk about anyway.
Yeah.
I think everything's probably being reserved for the Game Awards, maybe, if I had to guess, or just Thanksgiving. Right?
I think I said that too. I think it's the Game Awards, probably.
But Steam Machine has been talked about not just on this show, but just in spaces since its announcement. And this weekend, that all got spun up again, because since its announcement, there's been a constant debate about what the Steam Machine will cost. Well, the Valve employees that were doing all the demos for the Steam Machine, they went on Skill Up's Friends Per Second podcast this weekend, and they were asked some questions about the price. Now, they didn't announce a price, obviously, but they did speak and answer the questions, I would say, pretty directly. So they said that the Steam Machine price had not been yet nailed down internally, but that Valve's aim is to offer a good deal in line with equivalently powered PCs. And here's a quote: "I think that if you build a PC from parts and get basically to the same level of performance, that is the general price window that we aim to be at." He said, "Ideally, we'd be pretty competitive with that point, and we have a pretty good deal. But we're working on refining that as we speak, and right now it's just a hard time to have a really good idea of what the price is going to be, because there's a lot of different things that are currently fluctuating." So we've talked about for a couple weeks now. They were then asked specifically if Valve is planning to subsidize the console in any way, and the answer was simply no. There's no direct, it was pretty much that's it. No, there was no talking around, no fluff, just no, we're not going to subsidize it. The Valve employees cited a few other things. And I think are worth mentioning before we talk about the price is that, that they'd gone out of their way to do some things that you can't get from doing it yourself. Like that seems to be like the kind of current thing is people are worried about the price or like, oh, just build your own. Well, there's a few things that you probably can't do. So like Valve is really excited about the noise level or lack thereof with their machine and their cooling solution. The other thing that they're excited about is that their controller can turn the system on. Like it's built into the Steam Machine, so you can just turn it on. Wow. And the other one was HDMI CEC, which they threw out. having your TV turn on and volume and all that other stuff. Those are things that aren't just factory there if you go to Micro Center and start picking off parts. So yeah, I talked all week long last week between this show and Sweet Hangs about what I thought the price would be and how I thought they were going to do that. And yeah, you can throw all of that out the window. I was just wrong. Now, here's the thing that I would say. I read these quotes and I wrote these quotes down specifically because the aftermath from this, I feel like, has been like flooding the zone with now the Steam Machine. Now it sucks. Now it's dead on arrival because it's going to be $800, $1,000. Here's the thing. I still think this thing's going to cost $500 or $600.
I do too.
It's just based off the price, the parts that are in there. Let's say it's. I would say worst case scenario, I think, is $799. That's not
exactly what I think.
Crazy to me. And here's the crazy thing: is they're saying we want this thing to be in line with PC, not consoles. The crazy thing is $799 is actually in line with consoles. Because we have consoles that cost $699 and $749. Like we have consoles that cost that much. So yeah, I was thinking, based on Valve's efforts in Proton and all of the work that we're dumping into to these compatibility layers, I was thinking that they would perhaps, I wouldn't say subsidize, like not sell at a great loss, but sell at cost. Based on the parts that are in this thing, because these are parts that you can freely see, and they're buying them in bulk, hopefully. At most, it's $500 to build, and I don't think there's that much. I think there's margin in this at $500. I think there's a lot of margin in this at $600. And I don't know, if I was being safe, I don't know. And then the other part is that they've got all these different tiers. Right, you get the console without the controller, the console with the controller, the console with the extra storage. I don't know, the base maybe $549 for the console, $599 with a controller, $699 for the 2 terabyte with a controller. Is that crazy?
That's what I was thinking.
I think $599 is the low end. I think it'll be $600 for just the base entry, just the console itself with no controller. You throw the controller in there, that drives it up to $600. You throw the 2 terabytes in there, you're probably looking at $700 to $800.
I can live with that.
That's exactly what I think it is. Yeah. The only reason that I think it gets more expensive is because of the fucking RAM.
The RAM
situation is running a fucking muck. The prices on RAM is just absolutely insane right now.
I would hope.
GPU in this, so you don't have to worry about a GPU price driving it up because it's just an APU.
No, it's a GPU. It's a CPU and a GPU in the Steam Machine.
Everything that I read said it's
not an APU. It's bespoke. That's its whole thing, is that it has a discrete GPU. They're separate. That's 100%. 100%. I'm solid on that. Because they've talked about it, and they talked about what it's equivalent to and everything, but they are separate.
So if it does have a GPU, then that could also drive up the price because you're looking at the RAM on that thing.
Yeah, maybe all of that is going to drive the price up, and maybe we'll have a lot of sticker shock. It's possible. I would hope and would think that if Valve has been prototyping and turning and launching everything, that all of that's done and has been done. I would think that they've already either bought and built or have already agreed to buy at locked-in prices. I would hope. But yeah, you're right. Maybe if they haven't, if they didn't plan for any of that, maybe it would be a lot more expensive than we think. I don't know. I'm getting one. I'm getting one either way. That's the one thing I can tell everybody is that I'm getting one. I sold my tablet. I've traded a bunch of stuff at GameStop last week. The war chest is already starting. So
you got cash from GameStop?
No, the way I kind of looked at that was that'll cover a lot of my Nintendo expenses that I wouldn't pay. As I'm preparing to save and build towards this. I made out like a bandit, too, with some of that stuff. They gave me a lot for Jack's old VCR Xbox. I got a shit ton, actually, for that. But the reason that I decided to do it was I got a Black Friday email from them that said that they were doing an extra 20% for Pro members. My Pro membership actually ran out in 3 days. My Pro is done at the end of the month. So I was like, oh, I wonder if I could get some extra credit. So I went to go look at like a trade value. I think I looked at his Xbox. And you know, when you look up trade values on GameStop, they'll show you your thing, and then they'll show you like there's like a like a chart, like a grid of other things.
Yes.
The other things that I saw was a PlayStation Mini, that little classic thing that I bought, years ago. That thing has been sitting in a drawer because it sucked since day one, and for the life of me, I could never like get rid of it because one, it's not worth enough to sell. Like it's not worth the effort to sell on eBay. Between the shipping and the cost, like I don't even want to bother with it. But GameStop never took stuff like that, and I was like, "Oh shit, are they taking this now? Not only are they taking, they give me $54 for it, which felt like a pretty good get." I was like, "That sounds pretty great." So then I started looking, like, well, if they're going to take this, what else do they take? Here's the thing: I don't know what's changed or when it changed. They're taking a lot more retro shit than I ever remember. I had a stack of PS2 games, and they took every one of them. They're like, "Yep, I'll grab all that."
They take PS2 games, now they take NES games, all that stuff. Now.
They took those, like I said,
people like you are buying all the retro stuff, so they're trying to get it all so they can sell it.
Hey, this is stuff that has literally been. This is junk. This isn't collection stuff. This was junk that I had sitting in drawers I didn't want. And between that and the Xbox, and I will say, I took about 5 or 6 Switch games that I either was like felt burned by or didn't want that had some pretty good values. So like a good example was Atelier. Last year I bought Atelier Yumiya. Got pretty excited to buy it. Thought it was going to be great. Really thought it was going to Switch 2 update. The thing came out. It ran like ass. It was never talked about for Switch 2. In fact, the company released Switch 2 ports or upgrades for like 3 other games and never mentioned this game again. Well, GameStop gave me $30 for it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to cut my losses here. Quit waiting on upgrade, just get rid of this damn thing. So I had like 5 or 6 of those. So yeah, but between all of it, got like $400. So that's gonna help me pay out a little Switch 2 runway here for a little bit, and then I can focus on, saving up for the Steam machine.
Steam machine.
But for me, this has always been different. I think for some people, and we talk about the Sean, and Sean's really, I don't want to classify him as just this, but when it comes to PC, Sean is on that shit. Like he PC gamer, like buy the thing, see number go up better, right? I'm not buying this because it's better than anything else I could have. That's actually kind of irrelevant. To me, it's all about the footprint. It's about the size. It's about the experience. Like the Steam machine, I think for me is more novelty than, I'm not looking for it to replace my PlayStation 5 or be my next PC. I don't want that out of it. Like that's not what I'm here for. So this is a lot easier for me.
In the living room.
I'm gonna play Skyrim. I'm gonna play, Mario. like I'm not, I'm probably gonna play. I was trying to think what I'm gonna play. I'm probably gonna play Half-Life, maybe Far Cry, maybe Shadow of Mordor. Like stuff like that. I'm just gonna play. To me, like Last of Us. To me, it's like a legacy box. I have my 10 plus years of games on it, and the PlayStation exclusives, and Gears, and like all of the stuff is on it. So to me, it's almost like a consolidation of my backlog, if you will. Throw in some emulation and stuff on it, and I'm not here for it to be the best.
I really need PC gamers to realize they are not making this for you. Like it's not that, and I think a lot of people are getting caught up thinking that this is supposed to replace the PC, and that's just not the case.
If
I'm making it for me,
that's true. I think at best, I think the Steam machine is a complement device for PC gamers. I think the issue, I think the issue that people are having with what the Steam machine is doing is that I think a lot of people are like, why get a Steam machine when you could just get a PS5? And that's valid. If you want a PS5, that's better. I think it's going to be cheaper and better. So like just get that. But the problem for me is I don't want that. I don't want a PS5. So this is why this is here. I don't care that the PS5 is better or less. Like it's that pixel per dollar math, that gamer math that we do. That part of the equation is irrelevant for me in this matter. I don't care about that.
That equation is kind of irrelevant, period, at this point. Because the thing is, you're not.
I don't think so.
Anything. I do, 1000%, because we really can't push much more. We're at the point where the returns are so diminishing.
I've been saying
and the sect of people who actually are looking at anything over the 60 frames per second are such a small portion of the overall.
No, so never mind. I'll agree with you there. But there is a consumer that is driven by new hardware makes number better. Like that's real. That's always been real. That's always been there.
And those are most of the PC gamers.
Yeah.
The console gamers at this point, like it can't get any better than 4K. Like there's no 8K. It's
just to play a little devil's advocate in this conversation, because obviously, like I said, I'm getting one, so I don't care about this, but just to do it. The specs on this machine are low even by low standards today. Mm-hmm. And like I don't think it's particularly set up very well to be like future proofed, especially if games continue to like keep using baked in ray tracing as like default. This thing is not going to do well with that.
Nope.
So like if that's your thing, if you're like, I don't need to buy a machine for GTA, you're looking, and this is not the droids you're looking for. You probably should build your own, because I don't think this is going to go very well. And like that means like all of the new games, you know, like the new big AAAs.
But
I think that's a smaller audience, because the vast majority of people don't care about it, goddamn. Especially the console players, the people that are going to be putting this in the living room. They don't give a shit about ray tracing. They don't even know when it's on or off. It's like, can it play the thing? If it works, I'm going to play the thing on the TV in the living room.
Yeah.
Like, all the other stuff, and the fact that there's people who already have this. The fact that we already have Steam Deck verified, there will be Steam Machine verified. So you're going to have developers that are going to be making sure that their games run in a way.
There is a part of that. There's shader cache, like they're targeting for the first time. I don't know not the first time, but there is a target now in the PC space to target specific hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that doesn't always exist.
Correct.
And we do see in console-like applications, when that is present, what developers can do. Correct. And that's been evident by the Steam Deck. It's proven every day by the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5. You know, all of those things. And I do think the Steam Machine will benefit from that in some way. Now, is it going to make it better than your 4090 or no, that's never going to happen. This is not that thing for you. And that's kind of where it's weird, because I mean, maybe it's going to be expensive. I would say slightly expensive. But I will say, based on the comments from this podcast, I've lowered my outlook on kind of like, I think I had like a grander vision on the role that this device might play. And I think I've maybe, based on that, come back down to earth maybe a little bit, that maybe it is just more of a niche type, like just expand the opportunity of Steam if we can, you know, but not like this. I never thought that this thing would be like mass appeal. Like I told you this, I don't think the Steam Machine will outsell the Wii U. I said that before. No. But I did think that they would go really, really hard at like using this as a proving ground for SteamOS. And it just sounds like maybe I got out of the barn with that one. It just seems like they were like, no, we see people are docking Steam Decks and we want to give them a better option for that. And that might be all there is to this. And that's fine.
And people probably can get both now.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, I think that's what this is for.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for the person that wants a PC. I don't think it's for anybody that thinks about building. This is for the person that got into PC games via Steam Deck.
Correct.
It's like they're literally trying to make a console to sell to Steam Deck owners. That's really maybe what this is for.
And the console is just essentially a Steam Deck.
Yeah, they're not trying to win over PlayStation folks or Xbox. No, it's just, do you have a Steam Deck and you like it? Would you like that on the TV? Well, we've made $1 for that. That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Nothing more. Like, that's it.
I think there will be a good bit of bleed over to where you're going to see people who have been eyeing the PC space in some way, shape, or fashion, but don't want to build a PC. They're like, oh, there's the Steam Machine thing. And you are going to have more people that actually buy it based simply on that. And I think
they might be disappointed by how it compares to their console.
I don't think they'll care.
I don't exactly that part.
So you don't think they'll notice? They won't notice.
No.
They're gonna
okay. All right.
boot up Steam and they're gonna say, "Wow, all these games are cheap."
Well, at least you know the influencer, the journo take is that this isn't worth the money because you could just buy a PlayStation 5.
And half the time, those people have been wrong about everything.
And my only point is, okay, I hear you, and you're right. You could just buy, but what if you don't want a PlayStation 5?
Correct.
Like that seems to be the lost point. And they're like, oh, well, why wouldn't you want one? It's like because it's too big and it's full. Like I don't want one. Like I want the GameCube. That's what I want. I want faceplates. Like to me, that's why I feel like the word novelty comes up because like to me, this is so much more than what's happening on screen. You know?
Yeah, I don't think that plays that big of a factor. Like I don't want because of the size. I think it's more like PlayStation doesn't have the games that I want to play. I want to.
Well, no, that's why I don't want a PlayStation. But like a big reason why I loved this idea of the Steam Machine was like the trailer. The reason I was like, oh my god, a big part of it for me is it's hard to build. Valve's like, go get your own part. Like, it's hard to build a PC that size with off the part shelves that were like that's hard to do.
Yeah. You can't build a PC.
Yeah, like it's hard to do.
That small, you can't.
They act like you can buy a mini PC, but it's not going to be like that. It's not going to. Those don't do what this does. This is kind of a bridge there. Yeah, like it's hard to do that. You need somebody to custom it. It needs a custom motherboard. It needs engineering, and they're doing that part. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here for that. You know.
And I honestly don't think that matters as much. I think most people like, okay, it does the thing. I'm gonna put it over there, but the size of it, I don't think matters that much. If it was double the size, I don't think many people would have cared about the footprint.
Oh no, yeah, I'm saying just me. Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying me.
This level PC gaming.
I can definitely build a Steam machine that is probably a rectangle, not a box.
Right,
I can do a rectangle very easily.
I don't need this at all. I have a PC, and I already have it running to my TV. I want it, and there's a difference. I want it because I think it's cool. Because I like the look, I like the size. I want it. I don't need it, and I think a lot of this, and every time this happens, this is gamer math. People start making use cases and like, well, you could do this, you could do that. And that's all good and valid. Speculation and conjecture. But for me, Valve does a really good job. Even with my old Steam machine, I still said the same thing. Their hardware, even when it's quirky, like the Steam controller, their hardware is good. Like it does, like people like it, and I have all the reason to believe, especially after the Steam Deck, that this Steam machine is going to be pretty sweet. And I think the build quality and everything's going to be pretty nice. And, yeah, for me, it's like I would like to just press the button on a controller and not boot through Windows, not talk about fan curves. I don't want to do any of that. Just turn the game on.
Probably 75 to 80% of gamers, they just want to turn the thing on.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to build a PC except for the crazy people like me who enjoy just building PCs. Correct. And that's such a small portion of the market. Is really they make you feel like it's big because there's been so much talk around PC, but nobody really wants to sit there and build them. That's why you have so many different PC builders. You have so many just off the shelf PCs that you can buy that are already gamer made because nobody wants to go through the hassle of actually building the PC.
Yep.
And the vast majority of people who want to play in the living room do not want to deal with all of the Windowsification. They want a PC without the PC-ness, which is what the Steam machine and Steam Deck brings to the table. Wow. You just turn it on and it plays games.
So I'm here for that. Like like the experience, the ROMs, like being able to have a handheld to go with it. Like I'm just here for that.
Yeah. And I think there's so many more people that are here for that are going to be excited to just be able to turn it on and play.
So for me, I'm trying to keep my expectations low, and I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, if I want to play at 60, maybe I got to play at 1080p. If I want to play at like 4K or something that looks like 4K, maybe I got to play at 30. I'm fine with that. Like, that's fine.
I think most people will be.
I'm like, that's totally fine. Because it helps me, too, because people are talking about, oh, well, what is this thing going to do for the next whatever? The next Call of Duty, the next Grand Theft Auto, the next, whatever that big game is for you. And I'm like,
that ain't the point.
But for me, it's also like, I'm not really planning to play a whole lot of these things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play Elden Ring. I don't play like a lot of these big things that people are, I'm not playing Battlefield. I don't give a shit what Call of Duty. I don't care. So like if there might come a time where I'm playing on this thing and maybe the thing I want to play just doesn't play on it. Oh well. Then I'm going to play a different game. Like that actually might, I feel like that might be just where kind of I am at the moment. It's like, all right, well, let me know if it comes to Switch 2 or, it's just like, I don't have a lack of things to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that feeling, whether right or wrong, that feeling is like easy for me to kind of buy into this because, what is it? Ghosts of Yotei or Shadows or like whatever the big game is. I feel like I haven't been on that ride in a minute.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to do this.
Yeah, and when Ghost of Yotei comes to PC, guess what? It'll end up being Steam Machine verified, and it'll run on there.
Jack and
AC Shadows will be Steam Machine verified, and it'll run on there. And most of the people playing on that thing won't even realize that there's some way better version of it because it's not going to matter because they can play the thing on their TV, and they won't realize that it's not 4K 120.
I use my Steam Deck mostly for backlog and indie stuff anyway. And I'm sure that this machine will be great for that for a very long time.
Yeah.
It would be nice if actually it doesn't matter because I got all my emulation, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say it'd be nice if things like NCAA or whatever would come to PC, but it's like, I already did that. Don't worry about it. You're good. I don't want to buy the new one anyway. I want to play the old one anyway. So I'm good. Forget about it. Forget everything I just said. I'm good.
Yeah. Whenever it does come, you'll be there. And that's the beauty of it being a Steam machine. It's not going to lose support because Steam is just always supported. Like, Steam ain't going away.
Correct.
And as long as they keep making games, they'll find a way because now you have a footprint. You have a way to be able to say, okay, we need to make it for these specs. We need to have a mode that works for these particular specs where you've never had that in the PC space.
D-Life, I think that's a really great way of putting it. I do think it's possible that when this thing is released, based on the specs I've seen, it's possible that we see instances or examples where the Series S punches above what the Steam Machine could do, but the Steam Machine CPU is a significant upgrade over our current consoles, I believe is my understanding, like both in just modernity and just capability. So I would imagine in some cases it'll punch up and maybe in other cases it might be less, but I think generally that is what you're looking at. I would say somewhere between maybe, I don't know, the Series S is a really hard one because I was going to say somewhere between PS4 Pro and a PS5, but I'm thinking like GPU specifically. The whole system, yeah, I think that's probably well put. Somewhere between the Series S and a Series X. Or what I would say, somewhere between a Series S and a PlayStation 5. It's going to be in their ballpark.
5. I was saying the Series X.
It's
more PlayStation.
I think it's going to be a lot closer to a base PlayStation 5 with say less ray tracing capabilities. That's what I think we're looking at here.
Yeah.
Base PlayStation 5 with less ray tracing.
Yep.
Or none with no ray tracing. I think that's what we're looking at. And hang on, that's upscaled. With upscaling, base PlayStation 5. With no upscaling, yeah, Series S. I do think that's what you're looking at. Yep.
80% of people aren't going to care about that upscaling. Just turn it on and press play. Let's just go.
Speaking of that upscaling, FSR 4 support is something that's been talked about a lot with the Steam Machine because, I don't know, it doesn't have the AI chips or the NIUs or whatever you got to do for all of this. So there was a lot of talk early that FSR 4 wouldn't run on this thing. It would just be FSR 3. Valve mentioned it when they talked about it. They were like, hey, we would like to do it, but we got to work with AMD and everything. Well, Proton, the compatibility layer for Valve, got updated this past week to include flags for AMD FSR 4 support, which includes a fallback mode, which would bring aspects of FSR 4 to work on older RDNA 3 and RDNA 2 GPUs. So I think, without confirmation, I think you can probably go ahead and think that either officially or unofficially, you will be able to do FSR 4 stuff with the Steam Machine. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with Valve's kind of marketing here, where they kind of, they came out of the gate, they're like, it's going to do 4K 60 with everything on Steam and with upscaling. They said with FSR. Any chances that they are currently working with FSR4 and they're kind of seeing what it can do beyond what everyone else is thinking?
Probably.
That's what I would imagine.
I assume they've got to be.
Yeah, I'd imagine
just
they're
because
kind of
they're putting out this console. They've got their Steam Deck. Let's see what we can do. You also have PlayStation and Xbox who have AMD GPUs that are trying to get to FSR4. So
yeah.
So
maybe that'll be a big help. Maybe that'll be a big boon to what it lacks in GPU compute. Maybe it can make up for in upscaling.
Yep. And 80% of people will be like, does it play the game? Does it turn on and do the thing?
I just needed to play The Last of Us. If it can play The Last of Us, I'm good.
I'm not
worried about it. I'm not worried about it. So, we have some mod retro 64 news, some M64 news. Palmer Luckey shared an update on his Twitter profile. Everyone hates him. Of the M64 project, stating that a full reveal of their FPGA N64 console will happen on Friday. We saw a glimpse of the system. We saw several glimpses of the system, actually, for the very first time. And then they didn't add that before, if you were interested in the M64, you could sign up for access to what they called early bird pricing at $199. Look at this. This is incredible. But
happy birthday.
I can't hear you to have
headphones on.
But what they came out with this new trailer is that they have announced that the $199 is actually the price for everybody, and it's not an early bird price. It's not a Black Friday that's the price. The price is $199, and they said price. For some time. They teased a few things. So they teased colors. They teased the new controller, which we haven't seen yet. In the trailer, we saw a crystal case with some big prominent buttons on top. They showed off gameplay for GoldenEye 007. They mentioned 4K graphics powered by AMD. And then they teased new N64 games to be revealed, stating that Mod Retro has a crazy good library of new, old, and never released N64 titles coming. For anybody that keeps up with the Chromatic, this is a part of the business that Mod Retro does, where with the Chromatic, which is their Game Boy, with the Chromatic, they've released like a dozen Game Boy games that you can buy, like cartridge games. You just buy them. So it looks like we're going to get some N64 games. I'm very interested are these like indie joints that they're doing, or are these like never before released games that were in development back then, or like ports of games that never got across the finish. I'm very interested to see what is going on there. But we'll know Friday, which happens to be the day that we'll record Shack. Yes. So the last Shack of the year will be Friday, so we'll talk about what that looks like then. Dev, have you seen this thing?
No, he doesn't.
I saw the poster you posted and did not care one way or the
It's
other.
ugly, which I kind of love.
It looks like an N64, and
to me it looks like okay. So I'm glad you said that, because I've been in the Reddit talking about it, and I was surprised because it is ugly. I get that it's ugly. Hang on, let's see if I can find a picture of it for anybody that hasn't seen it.
It just looks like an N64, and I don't give a shit about N64, so I moved right along.
So look at this. So here's the thing. You really can't see from this photo, but this button on the right, that's not a button. It's like a scroll wheel. It's like a dial. And that dial is like much bigger than the button on the left, like taller. Like it sticks off the thing like twice as high. So it's got this funky look, man.
Does it have an AMD like partnership or something?
It's got AMD on the case. It says AMD.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the AMD logo on the back. So I'm like, is there like a
Let's see if I can find a better photo of this thing. Ooh. Yeah, let's mute that. Yeah, there's the dial. So it's got this weird menu dial, which I guess maybe they don't have like a user interface, like a software. So maybe use the dial. I don't know why that's there.
You use the dial to crank up the graphics.
Crank up the gravity, change the modes. So here's the funny thing. Here's one thing I want to share. So I've been a part of the analog and the mod retro, and of course there are fans of either one, and they're fighting. I'm not here to talk about that. But one of the threads that I came up with, that it was recommended to me that I read yesterday, was a person being like, I can't believe this is what the mod retro looks like. It's so ugly. It looks like a toy. To which my response was, that's what a 64 looks like. It was like, and maybe, am I wrong? That's why I wanted to ask.
Who are these people? Because they need to be yeeted off the internet.
Because they were talking about the analog. They were like, the analog's so sleek. And I was like, no, that's true. And it looks great. I'm not here to throw a stone at it. The analog looks great. But it looks like something Sony would make. It looks like a sleek, black entertainment center next to your radio box. Like, that was never what the N64 was. The N64 was a toy. They came in blue and red and gold and see-through. Like, that's, to me, the whole point.
Toy.
So, like, the fact that this thing is kind of funky and analog and like that, it does add something for it to me. For me, I'm like,
the damn N64.
Yeah, like I kind of like it. Like I kind of like that it's got analog buttons and dials, and you're like, hell yeah, that's kind of awesome.
Donnie's like, bring back those buttons, baby. Bring them back.
Yeah, I like that shit. So I'm on the fence here. I want it, but I also need to save money for the Steam machine. Yeah. So I don't know.
Just get one later.
I think I might. Later. I think it'll remain to be seen. Maybe we'll know by Shaq. Maybe we have to re-see the stuff, what it can do. Like, I kind of want one, but I also know that neither this or the analog is going to be all that. It's not going to change my 64 experience that I already have in a major way. So, like, this is a luxury that I don't. It's something I could pass over. I don't need this at all. You know, like, there's that in the back of my head. It's like, you don't need to spend this money, but, like, I kind of want to. So, because I think it looks cool.
I was curious about you talking about how Mod Retro gets new games into it.
I may just buy the games. That's the other part of this is like maybe I just get the game.
I looked up some of the games they have for like the Game Boy version. They have Buck in the Curse cartridge, which is remember that GameStop buddy? Apparently it's a video game for him.
Good video right there. Look at that.
They also have Croc. They also have Rayman. They have a couple of new games here. So they have Sabrina the Teenage Witch game, which this is that part what you're talking about. That is what I'm most excited for, Telvin. I'm most excited for new games. Yeah, and this is pretty cool.
The question is like, do I just want the funky deck just to get it? Now, here's what might win me over: the controller. We haven't seen the controller yet, and like if it's really cool, like I kind of just dig this look, like this weird fucking like I just it's very 64 to me. Yes, Dev.
It's funny that you keep saying weird. To me, this doesn't look weird.
I know, because it looks like a 64. Right. But the N64 looked weird.
I don't think it does. It just looks like an N64.
Come on, with the damn bear claw and the buttons and the plastic and all. Like it's very. All right, at the very least, it's just different.
It doesn't look weird. Yeah.
Well, it's different.
It just looks like, I guess, again, because I grew up when there was an N64, it just looks like an N64.
I think with the buttons and the see-through plastic and the ports and the button, it just feels like it's capturing that essence, right? It's not, a boutique pretty. It's not pretty.
Yeah, I would disagree with that. I think this is pretty.
Okay, well, just know that most people, like everyone online is like, how ugly is this?
Be yeeted,
but it's like all of them, like the journal. Everybody is like, look how ugly this is.
I think all the journalists are terrible.
I wonder, any chance we can custom what color buttons we get? Like, can we custom the buttons with the case?
Probably.
You know what I like about this? I like that we're at a time where we can get these consoles and they're making new content for them. That's dope as fuck. That is the content that
I'm most excited about the games that nobody's talking about. And look, I hope, and I think they are. They come on purple fucking cartridges. If that doesn't make me want to buy every one of them because.
Can you just imagine the fact that we're sitting here talking about the fucking 64 and new games coming to it now?
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
2025.
Which should work on the analog too. So if you have an analog, you should also be able to get these cartridges if you want.
That's
If
incredible.
you have an analog, you should return that and get this instead.
No, don't say that. People really hate this thing. They hate Palmer
I don't give
Luckey
a
and
fuck
everything.
those people.
Well, I'm just
Those
letting you
people are
know.
stupid.
People
They
are
do
very
hate
big mad. I've
But guess
anytime
what?
I've mentioned it, I get a lot of hate. I
Hey,
get a lot of
hey.
shit for it.
I'm buying.
Hey, fuck your feelings.
All right. Fuck you, chicken strips. Yeah, I kind of. All right, so here's another thought I had when I saw the design. This design definitely makes me want something fantastic and not gold in a major way, because it is kind of funky and not like. Do you think the same or no?
It should be purple. Atomic purple.
Yeah.
good. I like
Like I was
purple.
thinking
Or
watermelon and
hot
grape.
pink.
Like with the buttons and the dial and everything. Because here's the other thing: there's a button behind the cartridge, which I think is the eject button. There's a big button behind it. With the way it looks, I'm thinking Funtastic color looks way better than gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
So, you
analog,
don't need to
the
piss
analog 3D in gold would be sweet, but this doesn't need to be gold. This needs to be rad. This needs to be fantastic colorways.
Clear plastic yellow doesn't look like anything other than piss. So you should
Well,
never
that's
do
that
clear
one.
plastic yellow or gold.
They had other
That's
ones,
just-
right? They had a clear one. I'm not sure.
You
If
do
yeah,
blue,
see, that's
you do
clear.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
that's smoke.
You do electric blue, you do atomic purple, you do radical red, you do a hot
Watermelon,
pink.
what I would call watermelon. Yeah,
Yeah, watermelon
red.
Yeah.
I might lean
you do a pink,
watermelon.
you do a neon green. Like,
Grape. A grape would. I'm always down for grape.
well, we don't call anything grape. It's purple. It's just purple.
Well, yeah, it could be darker. But like, I like
Still
this. So this clear, I like this a lot. You can see the board. You can see the button. Like, I like this a lot. This might be the one for me.
It takes us back to a fun time.
The gray and red kind of has the NES vibe. Like, I like this.
I do too. I like it a lot.
I think it looks cool. And people who
So-
don't, they're stupid.
Yes.
I just thought that. I just think just hate. They
Doesn't
hate him,
look like
and
the
it's their
analog.
it's
It
their
doesn't look
prerogative.
sweet.
No.
Shut
Well, this is that person. Yeah, that's
fuck up.
irrelevant. Most people just hate it because of Palmer Luckey, which I get. It's your prerogative. You're allowed to do
I
that.
don't know. Thinking about Palmer Luckey, so
He sells weapons. People hate that he sells weapons. So
oh no, we hate Iron Man. Great.
he is Iron Man, and I want to say I'm not here to defend him. I think a lot of times my comments about the mod retro makes people think maybe I might be a Palmer. I'm not a Palmer Luckey fan. He is kind of an asshat. He's tech bro, dude douche. Like he is.
Let's be honest. We're here for the games. We don't give a fuck about
100%. But see, that's the
That's
point.
what it is. Look,
Everybody,
That's
all
the
these
point.
big wigs are tech bro assholes for the most
So
part.
here's the thing, and I've said this, but this is not about this. This is about everything. I've brought this up with Delvin knows this better than everyone because I've said this, Rebecca, many times. I get it, and it's your prerogative to spend your money and support whoever you want to spend. If you don't want to support him, that's be my guest. I'm not telling you not to, but if you start drawing lines in the sands over what you will and won't buy based on moral reasons,
you're not gonna buy
and
shit.
then you
You ain't
and then-
buying nothing.
and then you project that onto others, and like specifically me, my counter is going to start bringing, how do you feel about all of these cards? And I'm not trying to throw that out like you shouldn't care, but it's like, it's just the glass house thing, right? It's the stone and the glass. Don't, like, if you're ready to be ready to defend that position. Because like I don't want to hear you like Microsoft or any of the other corporate or Facebook or Meta or
Correct.
like or Twitter.
Or-
Like if you have a Twitter
Exactly.
account and you're saying like it's irrelevant to me, like
Or Walmart.
I'm not going to listen to that. And the only other thing that I would say that I think gets lost in this, and maybe it just doesn't matter. I'm not, again, I don't think Palmer Luckey's a good guy, but Mod Retro is not Palmer Luckey. Palmer Luckey made a bunch of money off Oculus. He sold it to Meta, and now he makes weapons, and he makes a bunch of money off of that. This is his little gaming side pro, and there are employees there that are making this. All right, so it's more than just him, and that doesn't mean you don't have to support him. But it's like, who else do you support?
Correct.
Do you buy Chick-fil-A? Do you like we can keep going. So like
the rabbit hole is deep and everlasting.
So I personally just omit, like, I don't think me buying a 64 console is funding a missile to, like, he already has the funding in droves.
Yeah.
That's happening either way.
Missiles have already been
And-
made.
They've
and
already been made.
everybody's paying for that, whether you think it or not.
Yeah, we're all subsidizing that effort.
Yes.
Mhm.
When you pay
So
your taxes, you're paying for missiles.
so for me, I'm not going to just be like, I'll never, like, I'm here to compare these two customer products at a product level. right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the analog, and you've got this, and this is cheaper than the analog. The analog probably does more, I would imagine. I don't know. I like the look of this. The analog's super sleek and looks really cool, but I like that this is 64. You know?
Yeah.
You say that the analog probably does more, but I mean the reality is it's still an N64. There's not a whole lot more we can do.
The analog does a lot. All right, so the
Like-
analog, I'll give you a brief down on the analog. Yeah, those overclocking modes and stuff, like, I don't know if this is going to do that. It's like, if it is, that's awesome, because their stuff is pretty great. The analog itself is pretty great. Like, I've been watching and reading a lot of stories about it all weekend, and it's pretty excellent. It's definitely like the best way to play N64 stuff. So I definitely don't want to throw anything out there. I will tell you, though, I've seen a lot of reports of I would call minor issues, and I'm not talking about the EverDrive carts or anything. That's already been fixed, which is great news, everybody. Crick's released an update. You can update your EverDrive. You can use it on the analog. You need to go do
Great.
that.
Fantastic.
But I've seen a lot of reports of like video modes and controller issues, and I'm a little bit surprised by that, because it's not something I've ever associated with analog. I thought their hardware was superb, and I thought that's why everybody bought it. I thought it was like the best, that they put a lot of quality into their stuff. So to see a lot of the reports coming out of the issues with the video signals and the compatibility and the other thing, like, that definitely took me for a bit of a pause. The other thing was, what was the other thing? I'm trying to remember. Those overclock modes. Your mileage varies on those. Some things it makes the games crash. The other ones may. All of that kind of friction kind of puts me out on buying either one of these. I'm like, I have a great 64.
Yeah.
I don't need to do this. So like, there's a part of that, like, again, I think this is one I'm on the fence. Like, I want to buy, but I'm truly riding the fence on this one. Like, I'd like to see somebody use it first. But you may not have that option. These things are going to go, I would imagine they're going to go for pre-order on Friday and then, start shipping soon. So I don't know.
You focus on the Steam machine. That's where we're at right now.
That is
We
the
can
focus.
come back to the N64s later, because you have one. It plays.
Yeah,
your game.
and it's great. And I was playing it last week, and it's fine.
Steam machine now. M64 analog later.
Maybe so. We'll see. We'll see if a good color
look,
controller gets me.
Skyrim.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Go play Skyrim.
Either way, hardware, no hardware, buying those games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be nice if it was like a pack in with a game. That'd be pretty cool.
I was considering looking at this Chromatic, getting one of these for my dad.
The
The
Game Boy.
Game Boy one. Yeah, because I told the story. He was a big Tetris fan, and he played Tetris all day long. Like, he beat Tetris. like how the fuck you beat Tetris?
Wow.
He would sit there all day and play Tetris. And
How much are the Chromatics? They're on Black
169
Friday sale right now. It feels like a lot for a Game Boy.
I was gonna say, I feel like you can probably get away with getting him
You-
Tetris for cheaper in a better way, because he's not going to play anything else other than Tetris.
Do you think like a color one that looks good and that's pretty solid, like that's in the form
So
of a Game
there's
Boy
a,
almost?
yeah, there's a bajillion Game Boy clones. me and Garrett can get you a couple options. I'm not telling you not to buy the Chromatic. I'm just telling you to weigh
me some
your
options.
options first. Okay.
Send me some
Because
options.
you should look at the Analog Pocket. You should look at the Chromatic, and there's got to be an Neo one and another. Like, there's got to be a couple. I'll send you a couple options.
I know he's going to play Tetris. That's the one he's going to want to play. And he'll
Any
probably
idea?
play it all day.
And I'm just throwing this out there. What about a Switch Lite? Is that just no, or do you want the Game Boy form factor?
I think the Game Boy form factor would probably be better for him.
Because it's known. He knows what that is.
That's what he knows.
I got you. All right.
He's
Yeah,
on.
I'll send you some. I'll send you some after the show. That's not a problem.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, we'll see what the M64 does on Friday. PlayStation Essentials this month. You're getting Lego Horizon, Killing Floor 3, The Outlast Trials, Sin Duality, Echo of Ada.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. So every week, Xbox usually does some announcement of a bunch of games. Last week they had their showcase. Other weeks is Game Pass. And I feel like as the further that goes on, the games I just don't even recognize. I see people excited, like, oh my God, I'm like, I've never heard of that. and I would throw Synduality Echo of Ada into that same. Like I don't know what that is.
Nobody's heard of that.
Okay.
I made the joke in the PlayStation experience. I said, so they gave us like 1.5 games this month. Okay.
Okay. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to be in my own head, like being disconnected from like the conversation or the norm or like where this is going. Cause I'm just like, I don't know what this stuff is, man.
You're only connected to the Switch and old shit. Let's just keep it 100.
I don't know what all this is.
I want to say something.
You're also getting neon white.
I Googled this game, Synduality Echo of Ada, right?
Oh,
and
boy.
the first thing that comes up is a Reddit article saying Echo of Ada is the downright worst dumpster fire ever. So we're off to a great start, PlayStation.
The reality is they just threw that in there as a gimme because it's December. You're really getting Lego Horizon and Neon White. These other 3 things are just, here's a little bit of extra trash for Christmas.
Apparently that Outlast game is supposed to be pretty good.
Hang on. Delvin, sorry. Yeah, the Outlast Trials is pretty good. I kind of got off that franchise a long time ago, but you're right. That is pretty good. Something that made me think twice about your Game Boy situation. You want cartridges, don't you?
I don't know.
When you say you want to play Tetris, you mean like you don't want to do emulators and launchers and stuff,
That's
right?
fine. As long as it's in color.
Is it?
As long as it's in color, it looks good for him.
But like Android launchers and trying to get the games and stuff?
Yeah, as long as it's something simple for him to be able to pick up, go to Tetris and play.
The Steam machine of Game Boys to play Tetris. Just turn it on and play.
But yeah, you don't want it to be anything other than a Game Boy, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
so
he's going to play Game Boy games.
So then your options get way more narrowed. You're looking for an analog pocket or a chromatic. Just look at both of those because those can play. They can play flash cards and they can play from your SD cards, so you can sit on both games. Or you could just buy a Game Boy copy of Tetris and put it in it.
Okay.
So like I'm thinking based off of what you're kind of getting off, and you're trying to give him a bit of that nostalgia, like remember this?
Something that he can pick up and play and not have to call me to turn it on.
Physical games. You need a chromatic or an analog pocket, and I'll let you figure it out from there. Just pick one, but either one would be great. Yep. Yeah. But the Android ones won't help you because you'll need to set up emulators and launchers. You'll have to navigate it. That's not going to happen.
Delvin Jr.
I know what I mean, but I mean when Delvin Jr. hands it to Grandpa's not going to be able to do it.
Grandpa's like 70.
Right. So like Grandpa needs to put game in thing, press on.
Correct.
That put game in. The game needs to be put in already when it's handed to him.
Just on.
Do all that. Just on.
Correct. So then your answer is the chromatic or the analog pocket. And people love the analog pocket. Like they love that thing. That hardware is superb. I think Rebecca has one.
That one then. Because my main thing is for
the chromatic is like the cheaper analog pocket.
My main thing is for him to be able to see it shoot. It might even be good if I just get him a machine that plays just fucking Tetris.
I was just about to tell you they make Tetris handhelds. Like the Tiger Electronics, it's just Tetris.
What I was thinking.
Yeah, they make those. Those are real.
Is it in color and is it like in a way where he can like it looks like
big
Tetris.
Enough screen? Can he see it?
That's what I'm thinking. See, Dad's picking up what I'm saying.
Look, just get him a NES Mini, put it under the TV, and just have it always sit.
I mean, that's true too. You can't go wrong with that.
Ooh,
I feel like that'll be too small for Grandpa. He can't see that. Look how small that screen is.
That might be worth a shot.
Does Grandpa have his size?
It is only $24.99.
I wonder
how
big is the font on his phone?
It is tiny.
That does look tiny.
It looks tiny. And they make other ones too.
But that's not a bad choice, Donnie. That's not a bad choice. I'll put that as a maybe.
I would just look around. I know they've made a few. You've seen them too. You have a couple of like these retro but new modern Tiger Electronic handhelds. Like there's been a couple of those.
Yeah. Okay, look. Okay, they have the My Arcade one.
The My Arcade one was the other one.
That's the one they have a longer version of it that's kind of shaped like the Tiger Electronics one. Okay.
Yeah, the horizontal one.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that the My Arcade? Is that what you're already looking at?
Yeah. It's two different ones. It's one that's
Well, I'll share mine since the listeners can watch it.
That chromatic with Tetris is $200. That's insane.
I think there's a Black Friday sale on the chromatics right now. Like a good
for
one.
$169.
I think that's a good price for those.
Tetris. That shit's it's expensive for somebody to just play Tetris.
I agree, but for a lot of people, like you say it all the time, that's their game. They only play one game.
Oh, this Tetris thing, the one you showed me apparently has 300 games to it.
But Mod Retro, because I signed up for the 64 alerts, I've gotten all the Black Friday alerts. They're trying to sell these damn chromatics. Black Friday sale up to $60 off on the chromatic. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That thing looks really small. Like I'm looking at the pictures of people.
Honestly, the chromatic doesn't look like it'd be all that much bigger screen space wise.
It looks tiny. I'm thinking about 70-year-old trying to play with hands that are probably like meat cleavers.
Might make a lot more sense to get that damn Switch OLED. Big ass screen with some Tetris effect.
See, the thing about it is, if I get him a Switch, like OLED, or if I get him a Switch console, that's just gonna be gone.
I got you. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it'll be gone.
I would honestly, I mean, you do whatever you want. I would try the cheap one first just to see if that works. Because if it doesn't, what are you out? $20? That's no big deal.
That's a good idea.
Nothing. Return it.
Yeah, even that you just be like, it's too small. Like you just take it back. But yeah, like that's a really low risk try at this. And if he's not interested, whatever, or if he's like, I like it, but I wish it was bigger, then maybe you would go look at a chromatic or the Pocket.
That's a good idea.
I think the Pocket has a bigger screen on it.
Yeah, this one, the screen on the one you showed me is 2.5 inches. That's small.
That is tiny.
That's tiny. Ooh. See, let me look up this one. I looked at the bottom of they have an Atari Game Station Go or something like that. Does that have Tetris on it? No, that's just Atari games, I think.
Yeah, Analog Pocket has a 3.5-inch screen, and it's actually 1440p resolution.
Yeah, this is the Analog Pocket screen.
Yeah, that's the move. That looks big enough to like a
That does look good. That looks like it might be his side.
And the hardware is like, I've never heard anybody with an Analog Pocket say a bad word. Like they love that fucking thing. Like it's apparently, and I think it was cracked. So I think you can run games like, Delvin Jr. could load that thing up with Game Boy games off an SD card if you wanted. And that's nothing. You can do that in like 5 minutes. Those files are easy to get. You could probably get an SD card with every damn game on it, but if he's a Tetris guy, he doesn't want all that. He just wants Tetris.
Yeah, he wants to go
There's even a dock you can buy to charge it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I looked at one of these once for Jack, thinking about getting him for Pokemon, but Jack specifically wanted a GBA instead, so we just got an old GBA that had like a new screen and everything put on it.
This thing looks cool. Not 219 cool, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it used to be like $250. It's pretty expensive for Game Boy.
No sir.
That is
no sir.
Pretty expensive for a Game Boy.
I've got Game Boy.
You can buy a whole N64 for that. It's pretty expensive Game Boy.
I've got my Game Boy Advance, and I've got Game Boy 1.
Yeah.
Game Boy 2.
Jack loves his GBA. Let's see here. Anything about PlayStation? We were talking about PlayStation Essentials, and then we got on Game Boy.
Shit.
Okay, all right.
You can move on.
We don't give a shit about that.
The Far Cry series will be an anthology series, so every season will be a new season. Rob Mack from Always Sunny is attached to the project. I guess he'll play the evil guy, I'd imagine, based on his luck. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll be the hero, but he screams villain to me.
He's a goofball, so he could be anything.
It's true. You excited?
I really hate that he goes by Rob Mack. I hate that.
It's because his name's harder to say, right? It's like Rob McElhenney or whatever.
Yeah, so make people say it, God damn it.
My only thing is that this is an FX series, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes me think it's going to be a lot like their other action FX series. Yeah, same. I don't know them all because I don't think they're all that good, but they seem like they had a run of these for like a decade where there was like an Army Man, a Green Beret one. There was a bunch of these. I just hope it's better than that.
I think it will be because of who's producing it.
That's valid. I hope so.
Yeah, I think with him and the other guy who's attached, I forgot what he worked on, but it was actually some decent stuff. So I'm here for it.
Good TV shows.
I like TV, so I'm here for it. I'll be watching.
I am watching
pretty good TV shows, so.
Game of Thrones. I got through the first 3.
How's that going for you?
I'm on like episode, I think like 6 or 7, maybe 8.
How are you enjoying it?
It's good so far. I have a lot of questions, but I assume they'll be answered.
Let's go.
So the questions that I have at the moment, we haven't watched in a couple days, so maybe I have my names a little maybe wrong. But the Dothrakis?
Mm-hmm.
So they're across the lake, river, ocean, someone, right?
They're across the ocean, yes.
They're across the ocean.
The narrow sea, as they call it.
The people that are with them, the girl and the brother and sister, they are heirs to the throne.
They are the Targaryens. They're not necessarily heirs to the throne. They're the ones who had the throne to begin with.
So that's what I don't. So that's what I don't understand. I don't know, like, who are their people? Because their brothers walk around like, I'm the king, but you're a king of nothing. There's nobody with you here. It's just you and your sister. Like, what are we talking about?
White privilege.
All right.
White privilege, 1000%. But so they were the original dragon riders and the people who had the throne until they lost it. And they're the last remaining like Targaryens. So like,
all right,
he still feels like he should be king. So he's trying to find his way back to that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But
I mean, with the rest of everything else, like I think I'm kind of on the up and up with the story so far. Everything there. It's like
but you never watched Game of Thrones?
Never watched it.
So you don't know any of the lore or anything that's going on, nothing like that?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
We'll see. I said if he gets past episode 3 and he keeps going, like,
wife's
let's see if
into it.
he gets into it. Good. I hope she keeps. I hope she drags you through the whole thing because you don't.
I gotta say, boy, the early seasons of Game of Thrones, whole lot of rape, whole lot of sex. Like, every other scene, it's like it's time for some rape.
Really?
Like, God damn,
I'm not thinking that so far. Like there's a few sex scenes, but nothing crazy. It's not Spartacus or anything like that.
Oh,
not yet.
All right.
It gets worse.
It gets worse and then it kind of goes away.
Yeah, and then it just stops completely. I guess people realize, oh, this show's really popular. We should stop doing this.
Well, it was because the what's her face, the chick, the Targaryen chick was like, I'm not showing my titties no more, and so they just kind of stopped all the titties.
The first couple of seasons, you see them titties every episode.
It's
like
titties.
It's like it's uncomfortable. Like, why y'all keep showing this lady nude? Is she okay with this?
Why are we always in a brothel? What is happening?
When does this become Cinemax?
Is this HBO After Dark already? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, it is like the first couple.
I do pick up that vibe, but I also just kind of associate that with just HBO. I'm like, yeah, it's
correct.
HBO show. Okay, yeah. So that's not taking me off guard. If anything, like I feel like I've almost just like looked past that. I'm like,
probably you might have.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I totally did.
Yeah, it's not my first HBO show, so I feel like I'm taking that in stride. Like none of that seems out of place at all. I'm like, yeah, it's what HBO does.
Yeah. So, God, this is how old this show is. The E3 where Kojima announced PT, or they had PT. We were with like some friends having a vacation or whatnot. We were in Vegas. And we introduced them to Game of Thrones. So it's 2 married couples and 1 couple that's like engaged. And the amount of sex on screen, and these are saved people.
That was I was gonna say that's a terrible idea.
That's the other part. So I've watched so many horror movies. I'm like, this is nothing.
So for us and the other married couple, we were totally fine. But the ones that weren't married, because they were trying not to, they were like, this is too much. And so they had to stop watching.
It become a whole thing. That's
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Yes.
Like at the time, because we were just enjoying the hell out of it. And everybody was really getting into the show too, because the lore and everything. But there was just constant gratuitous sex always happening. So the one not married couple was just like, we can't watch this anymore.
Yes.
It's like, too bad for y'all, because this shit is great. Yeah.
Nobody told me Faramir was in it. That would have been a good way to get me to try it.
I mean, he's in everything, but you ultimately
True.
know what's going to happen to him. So
Of course, I knew the moment he showed up. I was like,
That fucking going. Yeah, that's how that works.
uh-huh.
There's
That's
certain
what
characters
happened.
you see in like TV shows, like, oh, he's gonna die.
Good old Sean Bean, never
Yeah.
gonna last. Never
Yeah.
gonna last.
it's Boromir, right? Not
Mhm.
Faramir. Yeah.
Boromir. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Boromir. Yeah, sorry. So yeah.
008.
Yeah, so far so good.
I have an
Nothing
update,
crazy.
by the way, guys.
What?
I may have found a solution to our problem.
Our problem?
Well, my problem, my dad, that you were helping me with. Well, it's your problem because you care about me. So.
Your problems are our
This
problems.
is
My
correct.
problems,
This
your
is correct.
problems. That's how we do
They
this.
have
Talk shit.
a My Arcade Tetris Nano Player Pro. It's
All right.
4.8-inch mini screen.
My
Okay.
Arcade. Hang on. Do this again. My Arcade Nano
Tetris.
Player Pro
Tetris.
Tetris.
Yes.
Is this the little? Are you talking about the little arcade cabinet?
Yes. That you
Oh,
put
I
in
don't
your
think
hand.
that's not comfortable though.
But it's a bigger screen.
It is a bigger screen, but is he going to play that?
I don't know.
You said you were about the form factor for the Game Boy. This is a
Yeah, he
this is
could probably
a
put that on
radical
table.
departure.
He probably could put it on like a small table and play it and move it because they have a little joystick and stuff like that.
But do you think he would?
That's
Right.
the question.
I'm sorry. I'm sure trying to think of myself like playing Tetris like this. A couple buttons and my little finger on a joystick. Like that's a no for me. For me, I'd be like, absolutely not. That'd be a huge deal breaker for me.
So I'm trying to figure out would think you'd play something like that.
Because I mean, I'm looking
If I
at
w-
it's only like it's barely taller than 2 AA batteries by the size of this picture I'm looking at.
Oh, it's pretty
Really small.
It's pretty decent size. I have one similar to that. It's a pretty decent size for what it is.
think about you being 70. I feel like my back hurts just thinking about trying to play that.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Yeah,
Dalvin, I want to say no, man.
We're gonna
Okay.
veto this because he wants to sit
Yeah.
back on his couch,
If you-
get real deep into his chair. and
I would
just hold
try
it
one of the
right.
other My Arcades first, for sure.
So
over
maybe I should
this.
get him the 2.5-inch one and see what.
Yeah, the little
goes from
Switch
there.
one might be pretty good.
Yeah, get
You know,
him that and see how
You
that
can
works.
hold it pretty close to your face if it's a real problem. You can get real close to it. I do like that about handhelds. I mean, people are like, "Oh, the screens are like, well, the screen can be a lot bigger. You just move it closer, like, like you are in control of where the screen is.
Go
You put
find
that
one of
shit
those
right
Game
here
Boy
if you need to.
magnifying attachments.
Ooh, oh, I thought about it. Have you seen? I saw
Oh,
my TikTok
yeah.
sending me ads of this. Of there's like a magnifying screen for your phone, and I was gonna get it for my father-in-law. Like you put your phone behind it and you lift up the screen and basically turns your phone into like a small looking TV kind of. And I was like, I wonder if he would be into that. I wonder if I don't know.
He didn't have to, admit that he's blind. So,
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that's the other part of it. It's like, do you get offended by that? Are you like, finally, this is great, or are you upset about that? Because he's addicted to his phone. Both of them are. Basically,
How big is this
they're on
phone?
their phone a lot. But the other part was, that's what I told Melissa, you can't use the screen to scroll it though. And I was like, oh, that's a problem. Right? Like you'd have to then reach around the screen to scroll to the like that
Yeah,
doesn't
he ain't
work.
want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Look, just set his font to 300. and call
That's
it
what
a
I
day.
do.
For
the
yourself?
older people. No, not for myself. I'm getting to that point.
I mean, you up there?
You
You're
guys
older than Sam
vamp
Elliott.
or keep doing the news or something. I gotta use the bathroom. I
Go ahead,
want to
have
get
it.
another drink, but drinking, I'm like, man, I use the bathroom.
Well, go use
Fast
that.
on those. So I'll be right back.
Let's
We
see
either
what
do
other
the news
news
or talk about
we gotta
something
go
else.
to.
I don't give a shit.
We'll go to the
talking.
news. Okay.
Yeah, talk about Call
I
of
mean, we're
Duty.
Yeah, because nobody cares about
oh,
this.
we got to talk about Call of Duty. Nobody wants to talk
I'll
about
go
that.
with it. All right.
Did you play Call of Duty? Have you played it yet? Have you made somebody buy it for you?
It's on my list, but I think I took it. I thought I took it off, but I didn't take it off. So Delvin
So somebody
laughed at
bought
me.
it.
No, I don't think they bought it yet, but they probably will. And now I looked at my too lazy to take it off.
Have
So-
you played Battlefield 6 yet?
No, it's still somewhere in here. Somewhere around
Son
here.
of a bitch.
Well, to go to the next news story so we can be out of here before 2:30 in the morning. Call of Duty sales dipped 60% in Europe compared to Battlefield 6.
Not Battlefield 6, Black Ops 6.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody's playing either one of them right now. Nobody's playing either one of them shits.
Yeah. I mean, I always thought it was weird that they did a Black Ops after a Black Ops. I didn't even
That
realize
is
the
weird.
last Call of Duty was Black
I
Ops.
feel like
thought
the
it was
last
Modern
4
Warfare.
Call of Duty have been Black Ops. Black Ops, then Blacker Ops, then Blackest Ops. Like, yeah, all right, fam. We
Yeah,
get the point.
my normal Call of Duty people have not said a word. I have not seen them
that
say
shit
a
is trash.
thing about Call of Duty. I think they're still playing Warzone. I think
Call
it is. Call of Duty. They've like killed their own player base by creating Warzone. I swear to God.
They really did. They really did.
Trying to
They
see.
don't-
I know that I had 2 friends that were playing Call of Duty last night. I just don't know which one it was.
They need just like they have other franchise names they can use. They don't have to keep using Modern Warfare and Black Ops. They can use other ones. Use one of the other ones. Stop going back to World War II.
Let's see.
Do
What
other
is
things.
Jason?
Do something else.
Yeah, and I can't even tell which Call of Duty he's playing. Like right now, I have a friend, Jason.
Jason!
and my boy Devon.
Jason!
They constantly play Call of Duty,
You said
but
Devon?
I can't tell. Yeah, Devon. Yeah,
It's a black ass.
I can't-
Boy.
I mean these some niggas. He's my niggas.
Devontae Sway.
Yeah, and these Negroes is constantly playing Call of Duty, but I can't even tell which Call of Duty it is because it just says Call of Duty. It doesn't say like the franchise. It just it's Call of Duty. It's all one stupid package at this point.
Yeah, it's over. It's Jove. It's over.
It's Joe.
We gotta do something else, man. People getting tired of that shit, bro. We got Fortnite now. We don't need you. And Fortnite got everybody in it. Got Call of Duty in Fortnite. Like,
Yep.
shit.
And they was trying to Fortnite the Call of Duty, but like you can't out Fortnite.
Yeah, you can't out Pizza the Hut, baby.
Nah. Oh no, he's playing Black Ops 7. I take that back because I
Oh, he
looked
is
at his
playing.
trophy list. Yeah, he entered Prestige in Black Ops 7, so he's played enough of the multiplayer to where he's already prestiged. So
Oh,
he's on the
into
tough.
it. That's good.
Yeah.
At least somebody playing it.
Somebody's playing it. Ain't gonna be me.
Nah, damn. Well, unless somebody buy it, I'm not buying that shit.
Somebody's gonna buy it for you. Watch.
And to also, Dev, because of the situation that happened the previous week with me getting this ally, right?
Mhm.
I just started adding like just lavish stuff on my list now. Just so he buys it. just in case I hit the lotto, baby, because I done added that T2 arcade cabinet on there now.
Oh my god!
Like, oh, all right, baby, I get it.
But you gotta add the tic tac toe arcade.
I
It's
might
like
add
$3,000.
I
Why
might
not?
add I might add a Mustang on there. Just add cars. see what, test my luck. See how far I can go with this thing. Okay.
I mean, why not? You only live once. And look, you know, you said you're in that back half of your life now where it's all about you. So let's go.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Black Ops.
Also, Donnie came back just in time. I'll wait till he put on his headphone. I'll at the next headline.
Yeah, because he's excited for this, I'm sure. Like
Probably.
these are his peoples.
Yes. Next up,
My people.
There will be a Grasshopper Direct next week. Donnie, you
There
want
will
to say
be.
anything about it?
I have
About
something
that?
funny to say about what you talked about Call of Duty.
Okay.
Very fun minor anecdote. So I was walking away, I heard what you said. And Dev is right. It sold 60% less than Black Ops 6. But you said Battlefield. Here's the funny thing. I think in Europe it's trending 63% lower than Battlefield. So you both are right. You were also correct. And the reason that I remember that is I saw it in the article and I was like, that's got to be a
I read
typo.
that too.
So I checked it and it's 60% on both.
Good.
I thought I read that somewhere too.
So yeah, that was spot on. Good job, Delvin. Good job.
There's
There's a Grasshopper Direct.
Told me that.
We're gonna get to see the what's the name of the game?
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die. Yeah.
That is a movie with Jet Li. It's not called Romeo Must Die. It's called Somebody Else Must Die, right?
Something like
I
that.
think it's Romeo Must Die. Romeo something.
Romeo is dead.
There you go.
There we
Yeah. So apparently there'll be 5 minutes there. I'm super excited. I'm definitely getting that game day one, but I hope there's more to it than that.
Somebody
I would
shot
like it if there
Romeo.
was another something else. That would be great.
Little Romeo.
Little Romeo.
Hello.
Little Romeo's alive.
Yeah, he's very
He
much
comes
alive.
back. Could you imagine Suda 51? He comes out, he starts talking Japanese. And let me throw it to my friend. It's Little Romeo.
That'd be amazing.
Thanks, Suda.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, Twilight says Romeo's. Oh, that's Haley. That's right. Romeo is a dead man.
There you go.
I don't know.
Probably.
It doesn't matter. This is
it really doesn't. It's no more. It's no more heroes. Like it looked just like. It's like no. I know what the fuck's going on over here. I'm excited for it. But yeah, until we get more into it, I haven't been following it all that much. I don't know when I guess it's next year. But everything says it's next year. We'll see.
It'll get here when it gets here, you know?
That's true. That's true. I don't want it to get here any bit faster than it needs to. Space Marine 2 got an update, a reclamation update, where they added a bunch of new weapons and stuff, as well as a new operation for you co-op fans out there playing any of that stuff together. I won't be, but it looked cool. Really looked cool, actually. Fucking awesome shotgun and shit. New chainsword and stuff. So
I feel like Sweet Hangs should be you and Sean just playing Warhammer.
I'm here for that. You know, that I could get down with. That'd be pretty cool. The Escapists interviewed Tim Kitzrow. And if you don't know who that is Boom Shakalaka! That's the voice of He's on Fire! And that's why I threw this in here. I thought this is a slow news week, and also I thought this... So they're doing the interview because he does the commentary for Mutant Football League 2, which comes out of early access in a couple weeks. So I got to go look into that because I kind of like those games. But in the interview, they asked him about NBA Jam, and I wrote down a couple points. He stated that he was paid $50 an hour for the VO on NBA Jam, roughly $800 for the entire project.
Wow.
Here we are saying those things decades later, and he was paid $800 for it. That's a fucking shame.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like that's ridiculous. You can't throw the man a bonus or something. You made $1 billion off that fucking game.
He needed to go ahead and have that Jack Nicholson deal. No.
That's
I just want
ridiculous.
the royalties on the back end. I
That's
want the
crazy.
merchandise. Yeah. Damn.
He states that Boom Shakalaka was a line that was improvised, inspired by the 1970s psychedelic soul song from Sly Stone. Where they do it's like, can you take me higher?
Yep.
You know? Yeah, and they do the boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Yeah. So they did that, and it says, quote, and a fellow in the studio, John Carlton, was listening to Sly and the Family Stone. The song I want to... I'm glad I wrote that down. The song I want to take you higher. The chorus is boom shakalaka. And Carlton asked Kitzrow to try saying it while recording his lines for NBA Jam, and that's what came out. Boom shakalaka.
That is iconic. That's crazy.
He's heating up. Yeah, that voice.
He's
all
on
of
fire.
that. He's on fire.
You
Yeah, like
had him do that in NBA.
Rejected.
could you imagine having an iconic voice to a game you paid $800?
Oh yeah, I can imagine that.
Get that out of here.
I can imagine that at all. I imagine. I wonder how much people in Mortal Kombat got paid.
Right.
Damn.
It's about right for the times because it's not a known quantity. You say, okay, I'm a voiceover. Here's the contract.
And I think it's crazy for voice actors to be like, I need $100,000, you know, like, but there should be something. It's like, we're going to pay you for the work, but if the project exceeds expectations, there should be a kickback.
Some royalties. Yeah.
Something. I'm like saying, even a nice bonus. What would it have cost Midway to be like, here's $10,000. Thanks for all you did. $800? Come the fuck on.
Yeah.
You've got kids across the world going, boom, shakala. You've 800. Okay, let's maybe do a little bit better than $800.
That's like the NWO story.
Yep.
The lady who made the NWO logo, probably the most popular, most well-known logo in wrestling history, got paid like a $200 something, something like that.
Yeah.
That's why you got to copyright your shit.
Just got to take care of people, man.
That logo that still sells to this day, still one of the most highest selling logos and company things to this day. That lady got paid shit for it. So,
Yeah.
It's just business. They're going to cut over if they can get over, unfortunately.
That's true. In the rumor section, which we have a bunch, Lisa, because, you know, 'tis the season. Got the big game awards, lots of announcements about to come out. There was some intergalactic smoke out there. I saw that Reddit pop up, and we're like, oh, it's going to be the Game Awards. Could be out next year. And then Jeff Grubb immediately shut that down. I'm not sure where it came from, but Jeff Grubb was like, that's not happening. And then Jason Schreier backed him up. So if you saw any of that, or if you were hoping for Naughty Dog to appear on stage next week, or I think, is it next week? The week after? I don't know either. Soon. Maybe don't, or be pleasantly surprised if they do, but maybe just don't go in there.
Isn't that where we saw it first? Last year's Game Awards?
Yes. I don't know. Was that?
I imagine.
I don't know.
I think so.
They need to attach this game to the Beastie Boys song.
I agree. Every time I see it, I start.
Yeah.
That needs to be a thing. Pay the fucking
agree.
Beastie Boys to do it.
I feel like they could definitely put that song to.
Haley says it's a Colin joint. It says Colin was the one that said it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I almost trust Colin on his. I almost trust Colin over the two of them when it comes to PlayStation.
Well, let me ask the question, Haley. You might know this. Did he say it as speculation, or did he say it like, "Oh, this is happening"?
And not Schreier.
Because he might know. Because that's like his
he kind of got cut off by PlayStation. Now that I think about it,
but I think he knows people in that company. If I remember him saying something,
I think he used to.
Oh, there's that part.
That company is not the same company anymore. All those
Right.
people is gone.
Correct. So, Insider Gaming reports that Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is set for a mid-January release.
Look here,
It's a
fam.
great time to release it.
Look here, fam. That's not. I don't have high hopes now.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's
been 5 years.
I don't think it's mid-January. Like, this might all be true when I find out. But like, there was another report of them. Like, there was a leaked asset for the game that I think said early 2026. So that doesn't scream mid-January.
Okay.
But maybe it does. Maybe it does.
So announce this at the game was, hey, it's back and it's coming out next month. Like,
it's not next week.
what?
I mean, that's pretty exciting. That's what we all want, right?
That's good.
Yeah, that's what
good.
we all
That's how
want.
it should be.
Good if it's great. That's the key. Like usually, like you want to promote these things. Hey, you have a Prince of Persia
It's
remake.
Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. It is.
I
But
mean,
it's a
based on
remake
how
of
the
it.
last Prince of Persia sold, I don't.
Yeah,
Like, the
it's
last
not going to
Prince of
sell.
Persia was incredible and sold like ass. So
Yeah,
This
it's
I
not
don't
going
know.
to sell well.
This one might be ass though. That's the problem. That's what I'm worried about.
no faith.
No.
If it comes out, if they're like, hey, it's coming out in January, it's like
Didn't they took it away from the developers that we saw that first glimpse?
yeah,
from,
correct.
Right?
Because they said they were
It
doing
got
something
completely better
completely
than that.
redone.
So I'm
It
assuming
got
it's
taken
good.
away and completely redone. So that original
it is.
thing completely scrapped. Different
Delvin.
team working on it all together.
Delvin, I'm all in, buddy.
I need to see it. I like Sands of Time a lot,
Me too.
so I hope it's good. I like the Warrior Within too.
I hope it runs well.
I do too.
I hope it's not one of those remakes. The
That's
word
what I'm
remake is really bothering me these days because remake usually means 120 gigabytes runs like ass. I'm like, So I hope it's not
God,
that.
yeah. It was announced in 2020. So it's been a long, long time. It'd be great if it was the whole trilogy. That'd be lovely. Just surprise us and it's the whole trilogy.
It's
That
coming
would
out
be
in
a
January.
That's great. That's
Bring
great.
in the new year. The other rumor they said is that Mythical Black Flag remake that we've talked about for years. Insider Gaming says it's coming out before April. If any of this is true, Ubisoft might have a ton of shit to say at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
It might be a Ubisoft kind of show.
might be.
I would assume
Ubisoft
that's
Awards.
where these announcements would be if they're coming out so soon. That may not
Yeah.
be true, but I would assume that would be the case. I'm all in on
shall
Black
see.
Flag. Yeah. I'm doing Black Flag again, for sure.
I have Black Flag at home.
Yep, and Haley said no. He said it was coming. Yep, talking about Colin Memorial about now in the Galactic. So there you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clarification.
The New York Times reported that the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia may be running low on cash as it's actively restructuring its operations, and the prince has fired the head of at least one of its major projects. It's also said to be drawing plans to invest more in conventional areas like stocks instead of startups or new business. So it seems like the cash that they spent on EA has left them a little waning.
Yeah, so instead of $300 trillion, they have
$200.
$200 trillion.
They have bought a bajillion things. Like they've bought so many things. So they were kind of doing the Embracer thing, and it feels like globally, unless you're making AI, there is kind of a penny pinching, cinching, inflationary type of response going on across the globe. And it looks like at least the PIF is not excluded from that. Yeah. They're like, hey, quit wasting millions of dollars.
Maybe they should stop paying goddamn comedians and wrestling companies.
Hey, I tell you, Live Golf is a gigantic failure monetarily. Financially, huge flop.
Hey, Dave Chappelle, want to come to Saudi Arabia for a week for $10 million? Yeah. Sure, why not? For how long will it work? About an hour or so. We'll send you back. Paying all these random people to come over there, yeah. I can see how you'd run into money problems after that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, WWE, want to come over here, bring your WrestleMania over here for $100 million? Like, yeah. That might be a problem.
That golf tour loses millions. It makes no money. It has no TV contract. It has no real ticket sales of
that is
merit.
baffling.
And they pay Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson, Bryson. They got paid $400 million to jump ship.
That is
they spent billions on that thing, and it has just gone nowhere fast.
Look here, Donnie.
I don't think we're that far away from those guys coming back.
Donnie, look here, Donnie.
If they're allowed to come back.
If Saudi Arabia calls you, you say yes. You say yeah. We will do a PSVG show.
We sure will.
Yeah.
Live. And
give us the bag.
Play some video games in Saudi Arabia.
Show me the money.
Yeah.
I will play co-op.
Yeah.
I will play Call of Duty.
I'll play co-op. I will watch Avatar if you want me to.
Hey, now we talking.
Yeah.
Give me that Saudi bag. Let's make him
release the tapes.
He'll find him tapes.
Yeah, I find him.
Tapes will show up real quick.
He'll make new tapes.
Ah. And then this is the last rumor, somewhat topical. Rumors got floated this weekend, I believe, from Moore's Law's Dead podcast, talking about the Steam machine prices, talking about the DRAM surge that everybody's talking about. He dropped that he believes the Xbox price hike is coming soon, claiming that Xbox has been basically more or less making Xboxes somewhat to order lately because they're not selling many, and that these RAM prices would cause them to raise the price. When Challenger asked why Xbox not PlayStation, he rebutted that PlayStation bought their components in advance, and they have a stockpile of systems, so they're not nearly as they can weather the storm, if you will. But if Xbox, if this, I don't know what the DRAM I know the market's going crazy because of AI. I don't know what the projection of this run is. Is this something that's going to go away in a month, 6 months, a year, never?
It's a shortage. That's the problem. Right. So they're buying up all the RAM, but
is anybody trying to make more? Are they spinning up new facilities?
I don't think they're spinning up new facilities, but it's the same thing when they were running into problems with memory, and microchips. There's just a shortage.
Yeah.
And since these AI companies are just buying all of it up, it's you can't it was an unexpected surge. So now you have to start trying to manufacture more, but we'll see what happens.
So if true, and we don't know if it is true or not, I think it's I don't know. I might be reading too much between the lines. I think it's somewhat telling that Xbox doesn't have any Black Friday specials on their hardware at all. Yeah. They're like, no, that's the price. And it's going to be that price. So I don't think that's going well because PlayStation, they're like $100. Take it. They're trying to get rid of systems, and Xbox not doing anything like that.
Let me help you out, Xbox. Here's some free advice. Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
That would be my answer. Honestly, that was my answer in the Discord. We talked about it. My answer wouldn't be to raise the price. Stop making systems.
Don't make any more.
Just don't make
just cut them down.
Yeah.
There's always demand, but it's a slow demand. So push them towards the used market.
Yeah.
And and if that hardware goes up, fine. Then some people will get rid of theirs. It's fine.
You want to make a couple more, but just stop.
Don't even make more. We've moved on from this generation. We've lost.
Yeah.
Let's cut our losses.
You have your Xbox.
You got the Ally. Yep.
Yeah.
You got the Ally.
We've got an Xbox for you.
Everything's an Xbox. We're not making any more.
It's the Don Matrick. I'd like an Xbox Series X. We have an Xbox for that. Starts handing people a handle. What the fuck?
It's called the PlayStation 5.
Well, that is a good Xbox. That's a
Show
better.
people-
That's the best
show people-
Xbox.
Show people their LG.
That's the best Xbox.
That is really.
It is the best Xbox. Is there a better Xbox?
No.
There is no better Xbox than that. So like, yeah, like just do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I cannot imagine stomaching another console price hike.
No.
Xbox is like
That's
$1,000.
right. It's like $700. Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about?
This price
With the
hike won't affect me
Xbox-
because I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
By the time the Steam Machine comes, they're like, "Oh, we're not charging console prices." Damn, consoles might cost more.
Yeah.
This thing comes
We're
in.
about to get to the point where the Series S is the same price as the PS5 Pro.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
God, this gen sucks.
It does.
Oh,
It really
Not for
does.
me though. I got my day one. I paid the lowest price possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
All right.
anyways, that's the news.
All right.
Let me tell you something right now before we get to this Rude Day segment. Rude Days think he motherfucking slick.
Mm-hmm.
I see your play, Rude Days, you piece of shit.
Right.
He's like, I'm just gonna stop putting questions in because I'm
Stall.
I'm winning. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna win. I'm winning, so I'm stopping. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think you slick, Rude Days? I'm on
Hey.
your fucking game.
Hey, you know what? We void this season. Enough said. Let's
Here's
void
the
it.
other thing, listeners. The Rude Day segment's open for all. This ritual,
Yes.
like anybody else can submit over-unders.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
Nobody does. Well, we get sometimes.
We do
Every now and again,
again.
somebody does one, but like it could be Kyle the Pug's over-unders or
No, never
John
mind.
32's or
I give up. Come back, Rude Days.
come back, Rude. Don't leave me.
Never mind.
Look what you've done for us. Ah, that's funny.
Yeah. So he says next year he'll update the score for this last season, and he'll be back and ready for the new season. Yeah,
The score will just be what the score used to be. It was the
Yeah,
last
'cause
time he told us.
because
You
he
had any
was-
questions since the last time?
Killed no questions. Piece of shit.
Yeah. Rat bastard.
Ah,
Yeah. He says, but how badly he was destroying us. Safe to say there was no way for us to catch up. But
That's
yeah,
true.
could you stop
Yeah,
giving us
because there's no
opportunities
question.
to?
that is
It's rigged. But you know what? The points are made up and none of it matters. So
Yeah, that's true.
we don't care. Voiding this season out. On to our questions. Free to play Joe says, thank you so much for all the fun times and great stories this year. I'm going to miss listening and talking about the show with Donnie each week until you all return. Since this is the last show of the year, here are my questions. What is your one gaming wish for 2026? Delvin.
That I enjoy more games.
Okay. Okay.
It's pretty nice.
That's-
pretty low
That's
level.
a good gaming wish. That's a good gaming wish. Mine would be that I get Intergalactic or Wolverine.
Nice.
One of the two.
Okay.
Johnny.
I would really like the Zelda anniversary to be awesome.
That's a good
I don't
point.
know what that means, but I know it when I see it. I would just like to be excited for the anniversary. I would like, I don't care, remakes, a collection, a controller, I
Full
don't,
trailer of the movie.
something. Well, I know, and that's happening. I hope it's more than just that.
And it looks good instead of that still picture.
Like,
they just
here's
showed
what I
us.
don't want it to be. I don't want it to be like Twilight Princess on GameCube in a movie trailer. I want to buy something. Like, I want to do something. I want it to feel special. You know?
I think
like-
you'll get that.
That would be really cool.
We'll
I
get
would
it.
also like Fable to be good.
Is that coming out next year?
You said one wish. You got to pick one. You can't have both.
If I had one wish.
Well, I'm just gonna say both. Like I
Well,
want
Fable's trash, and we get.
I
a
want
great
Fable to
anniversary
be
for
like Hellblade 2 good. Is that
You want
asking
Fable
too
to
much?
come out. I think you just want it to come out. We need to.
No. I think it's coming out. I do, but I want it to be good. Like not like South of Midnight. Not
South of Midnight was
Avowed.
great.
Yeah.
South of Midnight
I
was
want it
great.
to be better than that. I want it to be good. Like real good. Like good.
Xbox doesn't have a good track record, so
I know, and that's the scary part. Like I know, but I want it to be good. Like I really would like it to be not game of the year. I'm not going crazy. Just like real. I want people to take notice of Fable.
The version that comes to PlayStation will be good. The PC version will be littered with bugs and damn near unplayable, and the Xbox version people will forget even exists. I'm sorry, Donnie. I think you're better off just praying for Zelda. There'll be no Switch version.
How do you know? Everything's an Xbox.
Everything is an Xbox except for the Switch, unfortunately.
Everything else is an Xbox.
Everything else.
We need to make T-shirts. I love this tagline. Everything else is an like.
Yes.
Surprised nobody else has really ran with this yet. To be honest with you, I kind of feel like I've cornered the market. I'm like, why has nobody else thought of this? It's actually like poetic. It fits so well. Yeah, it fits so well. Everything else is an Xbox.
Nintendo Switch 2. Everything else.
Everything else is an Xbox. It's so good. PlayStation 5. Everything else
VMOX,
is an Xbox.
make it so.
It's so good.
Yes.
True or false, the Steam Machine will have a release date and price by the next PSVG podcast.
Yes.
I think that will be true. You don't think we'll have a date or a price by
all the rumors are that Half-Life people are saying it's through the Game Awards, and it might be. I know Keighley and Valve do stuff. For some odd reason, I feel like Valve could just do that on their own. You know what? Though. I'm gonna say no.
I agree. But I think I have a release date.
I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no.
No, but yes.
I'll go yes.
Because who knows when we're coming back? You may just say, you know what?
Hey, that's something.
We'll be back in February.
Wrap it up.
2 months. Just keep going.
Yeah. Black History. Right back in time for that.
Yeah. I like that.
Dude, Jack told Melissa today. Jack, she was doing. I forget what she's doing. He just said, oh, "You're so white." I was like, mighty words for somebody with severe rosacea over there, rosy cheeks. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, she was talking about she's talking about green bean casserole.
Oh,
that is I do not. I don't do green bean casserole.
Donnie, we already know you're
okay. So. I don't know. I didn't know what green bean. So that was the conversation. So Melissa's mother. So I know what that is. Melissa's mother loves green bean casserole. It's a staple at their family Thanksgiving. And my first Thanksgiving with them, I looked at Melissa across. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" so it's like a story. So she's making green bean casserole.
Where's the collard greens? You got no neck bones in?
Oh, so it wasn't the collard greens, but it was the gravy. They didn't have gravy for the mashed potatoes. I was like, where the fuck's gravy? Oh. And then, hang on. We got two stories here. We won't cross the streams. Let me finish the one. I'll tell you the other one. All right. So Melissa's making the green bean casserole for her mom. And we're all this is the point where we're all making fun of each other. We're just kind of sitting around the table having fun. And somebody said something like, what are you making? Her mom was like, green bean casserole. And I was just like, oh. She's like, what? Everybody likes green bean casserole. And like there was like a moment of silence, and Jack was just like, you're so white.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Goodness.
Yeah. So the green bean casserole story. Yeah. Like I'm there. This is the first time I ever saw green bean casserole. Like I love green beans, but not with all the onions and shit. I was like, what? Whoa.
Get out of here.
So they put it on my plate, and I was just like, what is this shit? And they told me, this was the first day I learned about green bean casserole. And then I got mashed potatoes. Like, where's the gravy? And they were like, what are you talking about? Like, gravy. Like turkey juice, gravy. Like
about white Thanksgiving.
Mashed potatoes, gravy. And they were like, oh, we don't normally have gravy. And her mother was like, I'll make you some.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like, I don't want to be a boss. She's like, oh, it'd be real quick. I was like, all right, cool, great.
real quick.
She then brought me white biscuit gravy for my mashed potatoes. And I was, what? What is, what? Who taught y'all how to eat mashed potatoes? And it was like a whole bit.
That's what it is.
It was a whole bit. I was like, brown gravy. They're like, what do you? I was like, what do you mean? What do I mean? I mean mashed potatoes and gravy, like KFC, like everyone else in the world. KFC? Like, I never thought I needed to ever explain to anybody what I meant with mashed potatoes and gravy.
You take all the stuff, all the juices from the turkey.
Yeah,
with some
with the flour, get a little roux going, a little heavy cream, gravy, fucking gravy, man.
Oh my God.
She made biscuit gravy. It was a white gravy. It was so gross.
Come looking for gravy. Why
are you skeeting on my potatoes, man?
Get the sperm away from my plate.
It was so bad. It was so bad. That is a. To this day, if her mom makes dinner, she'll call it out. And I know I got gravy, the right gravy for Donnie this time. That shit's been going on for like 20 years. Like, well, just as long as you know now. You'll learn today.
Wow. I really would like a Friendsgiving with you people. That would be so much fun.
The food would be better, I guarantee it.
Go to Donnie's family house for Thanksgiving.
Now my actual family, you guys would be right at home, and yeah, the right gravy. I was like, oh, yeah. So they didn't even have they do Thanksgiving dinner sometimes without mashed potatoes.
What?
Yeah, so Melissa, that's a deal breaker. Like, we will have mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
In fact, I think you're doing it wrong if you don't have two types of potatoes. You gotta have mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Like, what? No. We're not doing mashed. We're gonna have mashed potatoes. Like mac and cheese, these are staples. These don't go anywhere. These are building blocks. This is the foundation of a plate. Okay. We start there and go up. We're not. This is ridiculous.
You need to feel obese after you finish eating.
Correct.
No, they do gumbo vert and green bean casserole, and they have another thing that I don't. Oh, the orange fluff is a thing that they do.
What?
It's something I've never gotten into, but yeah,
orange fluff.
My wife likes it too. She says it's a Southern thing. Party favorite orange fluff salad. Yeah, that's the other thing they call it, orange fluff salad.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gross.
What South they live in?
I'm going to show it to you.
The white
South.
Well,
okay, so here, hang on. Be correct, Delvin. Yeah. Florida is not the South. You don't live in the South. You don't count. So, Florida is not South. Don't compare.
You can't really get much more South than Florida.
No, it's this.
It's a different South.
What is that?
Yeah.
That shit
is that marshmallows and tangerines?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Cool Whip and vanilla pudding. This crushed pineapple pudding, Jello. Yeah, they call it Jello salad or orange fluff.
No, bro, you don't get that.
My wife loves this shit.
Out of here. Nah.
She's so white.
That shit looks horrible.
This is Jack's new kick lately.
And saw that, I'd walk out. Yeah, I'm not needed here.
He told her the other day she made chicken. He was like, "Mom, we got to work on this."
Oh my god.
But yeah, that orange fluff, that's the stuff her family and I family, our tables are very different.
Yeah. Yikes. So that just rolls right into Free to Play Joe's last question. Your favorite holiday traditions?
D-Life
calling
has
out
the orange
mashed
fluff.
potatoes. That sounds about right. That sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Who made that D-Life? Because I know it wasn't your wife.
Favorite holiday tradition? Yeah, mashed potatoes. Yeah.
I'm saying.
We're fucking doing mashed potatoes. I also like multiple types of bread at the table. I want rolls and cornbread.
I'd like cornbread. I like a crescent roll. I'd like regular rolls. Give it all to me. I'm happy with all of it.
Mm-hmm. Want stuffing, want turkey, want ham, mac and cheese, green beans, sweet potatoes, and fucking pumpkin pie.
That sounds good.
I'm not eating the pumpkin pie. It'll be sweet potato pie. But
My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is having a turkey sandwich with mashed potatoes and gravy on Black Friday. It's my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is having the turkey sandwich the day after with mashed potatoes and gravy.
How do you feel about a panini?
I feel like we've had this conversation. I'm suddenly
I feel like
rushing back to like a OT conversation where you told me about this panini of yours.
The after Thanksgiving turkey sandwich panini. Oh man, we got a panini press just for this, and
so white.
It's definitely some white ass thing. I mean, I had never heard of a panini until my wife was like,
I don't have a panini maker.
No, sir, we have a Foreman grill.
I mean, it's the same thing. Same thing. Same thing.
It's a Foreman grill.
I haven't used that panini press since last Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But it's about to get shined up.
Clean it up. It's gonna be
it sounds really good. It really does.
It really is.
But I'm a fan of I do the turkey sandwich on just loaf bread, and then I put like some mashed potatoes next to it, and then pour gravy over all of it.
As you should.
Yeah, and just eat that. Like that is the shit. That's my favorite thing.
Amazing.
I almost lost my shit last year. This is legit. I almost lost my shit last year. I don't remember what it was, but I didn't go to Thanksgiving. I think I was sick or something.
I remember that. I remember you
And
not going
they
to Thanksgiving.
came back without any turkey.
Mashed potatoes. Oh,
I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I need my turkey sandwich like fucking tomorrow. Like, what are you talking about? So like, I threw a whole fit. And she's like, are you about to? I was like, I'm about to go get some turkey. Like, I was about to leave. I was like, I'll find it somewhere. Somebody's got leftovers. And I ended up getting emergency delivery of turkey. But yeah, that's my whole ritual right there. A little Black Friday football with a turkey sandwich and a nap.
As it should be.
A nap on the couch. It's good times, man.
Naps sound great. I'm trying to think, what are like our holiday traditions?
If we're considering like tomorrow, if we're talking about Thanksgiving alone, I guess it'd be
whatever.
Like
just as holiday. You didn't say Thanksgiving.
Whatever you do, man.
After Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, going to get the Black Friday deals on Thursday, because that was a thing at one point in time. But I guess
that hasn't been a thing in a long time.
I've never done that. I've always worked Black Friday, so I have a deep set loathing.
This is Thursday.
Of this day.
This is the peak of Black Friday. Where Black Friday was making so much money, like Black Friday starts Thursday.
I've always hated it. I've always hated it.
They're like, no, that's not Black Friday. That's just Green Thursday. Like we don't care. Black Friday starts today.
Shit, now Black Friday starts the beginning of the month.
Yeah,
it's just Black Month.
Black Month. Yeah, you're not benefiting from it though.
No.
But that and I guess the big one would be on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, waiting for midnight for my kids to open the gifts. Even now, I do that. And I'll sit there and lay on the couch and watch them
indoctrinated you, huh?
Goddamn right.
Because I know that is what they do for sure.
Yeah. And I'll sit there and I'll lay on the couch and just watch them open their gifts and let them be happy. Then as soon as they finish opening their gifts, take my ass to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely the fuck not. Y'all wait until tomorrow.
We do one present at midnight.
So do we. We don't even midnight. Y'all ain't staying up that late. Go to bed.
Yeah, we don't actually. You're right. We call it midnight, but it's not midnight. It's like 10 because mom's like, you need to go to bed so I can do everything.
Yeah, I gotta build some stuff.
Sure. I don't really have, I don't think, family traditions, but every time I get around any holiday, like I get real nostalgic for like, I watch like a lot of like old like cartoons or like TV specials. So like I've got a whole playlist of Christmas and Thanksgiving specials we do, like, and it's the same ones every year, but I watch them every year. So I do a lot of that.
I feel like it's the same thing. I've already seen every single Simpsons Thanksgiving, Simpsons Christmas. I've
Family
watched
Guy.
It's a Wonderful Life at least 5 times already.
100%.
Thanks to my wife. So she is definitely all about that.
It's a perfect movie. Me and your wife would be friends.
Yeah. Night of the Meek is going to be on repeat. It's the Christmas episode from Twilight Zone. It'll be what we fall asleep to for the rest of the year.
Wow. I don't go that hard.
It's just how my wife rolls.
I do South Park specials, like all the animated TV. I do all those. I do all the Christmas movies. We do, Christmas Vacation and Wonderful Life and Home Alone and all that.
I do Home Alone.
and I love it. Like I look forward to it every year. I absolutely love it. Have you guys seen any of the new ones? Like, was it the Netflix ones, like the Jack Black Santa one, and then the one with the Rock? Are any of those any good?
I watched the Rock one last
Is that
week.
the red one?
Red one, yeah, it's pretty good.
I thought that was pretty good too. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought it was funny.
I watched that one. I watched the Eddie Murphy one last year. That was okay. What a Kenny Kane Lane, I think it's called.
Kenny Kane Lane, yeah, that was good. We watched that too. That's now a staple. Jingle Jangle is another staple for us.
Yeah,
it's got Forrest Whitaker in it.
Candy Cane Lane.
Delvin sent the other one, the Christmas episode of Regular Show we watch regularly.
I've never seen that. I don't even know what that
Regular
is.
Show's a great show.
My new favorite Christmas movie is 8-Bit Christmas.
Jack loves it.
I have not watched that one.
It's
Jack
so
loves
good.
it.
It's so good.
You need to watch it, Delvin.
Okay.
It is.
Put it to the top of your
Nintendo
list.
Christmas. That's
you're
what
gonna
it
love
is.
it. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Don't go away. He's gonna love it. You're gonna feel right at home.
Okay, I'll watch that one.
Jack loves
I can't
it.
believe you haven't watched that yet. What the fuck are you doing?
See, I
never knew it was a thing till recently.
I skew towards like the raunchier side. I like Bad Mom's Christmas. I like the Four Christmases and shit like that.
Okay.
I like when they get like the chaos, the family chaos part of that. Reminds me of home. I'm like, this is good stuff, you know.
Yeah, we don't really do that.
Oh, we're all in this together. It's like that's great. There we go. There it is.
Closest we get to that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's a part of it.
We
That's
do
part
that
of it.
one every year for sure.
Yeah.
And now my wife and daughter have found the Hallmark Channel, so we definitely.
Yeah, that's where I get off the ship. I'm not just doing it just to do it.
Well, they don't. They thoroughly enjoy it, and I will walk in and I will say, "This is what's gonna happen." I'll just ruin it. I'm like,
of course.
So okay, and they just get so mad.
That's just empty programming.
This ends
to me.
You know how this ends, don't you? But they enjoy it, so I'm happy that they're happy.
Mm-hmm. Christmas Story staple.
Yeah.
I always put that on. So like we don't really watch A Christmas Story.
It's just on,
I put that on the TV when we're doing presents.
I need TBS and TNT to bring that back. Where Christmas Story is just running like 24/7
all day. Yeah, like it's just on.
Bring that back, please.
100%. Yeah, we're doing everything. Breakfast, present. It's just on in the background.
Didn't they replace that with Home Alone? I think.
I have no idea.
I think they did.
That's not okay.
Yeah, that's not okay.
That back.
That's not the same thing.
That's these things are one of these.
Shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot your eye. Like, yeah, no, I can quote the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that back. Fun times.
8-Bit's very good.
Yeah, it is. It's so good. Indio Techno wants to know what's Devlin's.
I left that in there on purpose.
I'm assuming it's both of us.
It's got to be right.
It's a merger of both of our names.
It's got to be the combination.
Yeah.
So Delvin, what's our worst game of the year?
Bad Cheese.
Yeah.
That's the worst game I played this year.
You should have known that though.
Awful.
I have no idea. This is the first time I've heard of this game.
Bad Cheese is a horror game that's based off of Steamboat Willie.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's just fucking awful. It's really bad. It's not fun. It's not. It plays horribly. It is a terrible game. Like, at least Mine Eye is fun because it's bad. You can make fun of Mine Eye. This one is just fucking terrible. I think I talked about it on Shack. Like, this is awful.
Yeah, you did.
Awful. Oof, I don't think I played a bad game this year. Everything I've played, I've pretty much enjoyed.
All tens.
My buyer's remorse pick is Herdlings. When that came out in the direct, I was pretty excited for it. I think I'd be really into it. And when I actually got it, really didn't like it. But not bad. Just didn't like it.
No.
I didn't play that one.
Same for Buy Sweet Carol. Super excited. Huge miss. Not awful, but didn't
I
like
like that one. I haven't finished it yet, but I liked it.
Wish I wouldn't have bought that one.
Beautiful game.
Nice.
Game is a stretch.
You can say the same thing for Dispatch.
Beautiful environment to walk around in.
Man, I really want to watch Dispatch.
That sounds like your kind of shit.
I think you can watch it. I think there's an option to like watch.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to buy it. I want it to just come on FX or something and let me watch it, like Invincible. Like it feels like it would just sit right there.
It kind of would.
Like that's what I want. I don't want to make any decisions. I just
D-Life with the Hallmark movies. My aunt does that, and I can't. I mean, I can't stand that stuff's on TV.
Yeah,
it's so tropey and samey. It's just over. I'm like, oh God.
It doesn't bother me that much. It's fine.
Look here, D-Life.
That's like AI. Yeah. It's just like if AI did Christmas, it'd be the Hallmark Channel.
We only watch the black ones, though.
Black Hallmark movies are the Tyler Perry movies.
Christmas plus
No,
racism.
they're not.
The
black Hallmark movies have Tia and Tamara in them, sir.
I almost forgot about those. They're in every one of those Hallmark movies.
Yep.
Ooh, Soul Reaver is a good buyer's remorse one.
I forgot that came out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, but I wasn't buying it. So
decent port, but yeah, hard to go back to that one.
I feel like it's hard to go back to any.
I have one
games
that I almost forgot that I didn't talk about on the show because it was so bad. Fear Effect.
Yeah, you talked about
PlayStation era game. Yeah,
they didn't. They did a remake of it. Not even a remake. They just put the game on a disc. They didn't do anything to it. They didn't change a fucking thing.
Ported.
It just they just ported the game as is. Like they didn't do that. Like this is not. I thought y'all was gonna make like some quality of life changes to make it a little bit more.
No. For what? For what?
You got that Aspire joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
There you go. We made it accessible to you on modern consoles.
We just put this bitch on a disc.
Speaking of Aspire, I saw Digital Foundry came out with a report today on Tomb Raider, and I didn't watch it, but I read a bit about it in the Nintendo blog. I didn't see anything about the wobbliness that I was talking about, which I really wanted to see somebody address. But they did say that it's like essentially it is the PlayStation 4 version of the game, but running worse.
Yeah,
so the hair graphics are, the shadows are down, the lighting is down. Like so when I was like, I pegged it. I was like, is PS3-esque. I feel validated. I was like, yeah, I nailed it. But there's definitely something to it. There's more to it than that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's running fast or if it's overclocked or if it's, I don't know, but it's sped up a bit on Switch 2. There's something to the Switch 2 one that needs, it's just like shaky for some reason. It's just, I don't know. I have a hard time explaining it. It's like, there's like a sudden shiftiness to it that makes it feel weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good call. Well. Shadow Labyrinth. I bought that game. It's over there on the shelf. Haven't played it yet. Yeah, I haven't played it.
And I was excited for it.
I was too, and I think I still am. Like I want to play, I just hadn't got to it. And they started talking about all the patches and everything they're gonna do, which I think they did. I think they put in an easy mode and like more checkpoints and everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play it when one of those patches come out, and just kind of out of sight, out of mind. You get busy with Pokemon and Hyrule Warriors and shit and forget all about that game coming out.
I'm like, why was everybody mad about this game?
Right, we're going to play it and be like, this game's awesome. That's kind of generally the feeling for like new games, though. Like that's not that uncommon now. Like I feel like that's happening more and more and more. It's like, just wait. You know? Sean's year off of gaming was profound. It's just like, man, buy these games, play the worst versions of them, only to yell at them, only for them to get better later. Or fuck, in today's world, 2 or 3 years later, get remade. It's fucking the remaster, of the game you just bought. Just I wanted to finish first. Just finish it and then let me play it.
Yeah. I think I want to play Shadow Labyrinth. I bet I'll love it.
Dude, that episode of that show was crazy.
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm definitely into it. I think I got a Switch 2 upgrade pack, I think.
Oh, I'll play it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Duke X. Oh, you're back, Duke X, whoever you are. This person is new. He's here 2 weeks. Glad to see you've made it back. Deals with Donnie time. Oh, God. Any good Black Friday gets this week?
I got nothing for you, dude. I've bought some things, but nothing I would tell you to go out of your way to find. I think the best Black Friday deal I've seen so far, gaming-wise, I think, is the Oculus. They're selling the Oculus 3 for like $150 or something like that. It was pretty cheap. It was I don't know the price of the Oculus, but it was pretty cheap.
Yeah, like
That's probably the best deal I've seen. But I haven't got much gaming stuff this week at all.
you can get if you haven't got a PS5 yet, you can get it at the original price now. So that's a good thing.
What a deal!
You can get it back at the original price.
Buy it at last year's price. Yeah. Better rush in to get that
before they make it $800.
That's crazy.
You can get that. What else was pretty good that you can get? It's a lot of stuff out there you got to be looking up for. Depends on what you're looking for. A lot of the original Switch.
I haven't seen many. I haven't seen many Black Friday deals that made me turn my head.
Yeah, there's not many video game things I think make you turn your head.
I don't think there's many things that make you turn your head. Period.
I got that Fast Furious arcade game that you were telling about, Donnie.
Oof.
I got that for $20.
Oof. That's $10 too much.
Probably.
It's not great, man.
NBA 2K26 is $30. You can probably get
That's
that.
too much.
You can get
especially for a game key card.
Yeah. You can get the Far Cry board game for $10. You want to play the board game of Far Cry? Nice looking board game.
Talking about board games?
Yeah. But there's nothing like really major that's out there right now that you really want, unless you want some more stores for your PS5. I guess PS5 stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some SSDs on sale.
SSDs on sale.
I think the Xbox cards are on pretty decent discount. I've seen some of those come across the wire.
It's nothing like major.
I got a couple portable batteries for real cheap that I was pretty excited about. Again, those are always stocking stuffers.
I got the Jackie Chan police story.
Ooh, shit. I'm sorry. I forgot one. I got the Skyrim books.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
They were like half off. Wario sent that out. Was it earlier this morning? It was either today or yesterday. Like the collector's edition, like the I don't know, compendiums and shit, like the books.
Yeah.
I didn't know those were a thing.
I got a bunch of comic books.
I don't know what they are either.
I got a bunch of omnibuses.
Like war.
He just saw the thing, Skyrim books. Oh,
I saw Skyrim and Wario, and I was like, "What? Good timing!" And it was a pretty good deal. Let me look up what I paid for them. I don't know. I actually didn't even know. I just whatever it was, I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I'm not even lying. Like that might be. It was $42 to $79. I got the Skyrim Library, volumes 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what that is, but I'm about to find out whenever it shows up.
Nice. Yeah, I don't do Black Friday, so I got nothing.
I don't think Black Friday does Black Friday. I mean, it doesn't feel that
it's not anything.
It's not anywhere close to what it used to be. So, like, I feel like we should like maybe publicly just denounce Black Friday is dead, so we can all move on.
Pretty much.
Have you ever? I know you're not like maybe probably not shopping, but like, have you seen any like good computer deals, like TVs and stuff? Like, is that still going on? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, they still have it.
I'm sure it is, but I would never buy any of that stuff on Black Friday because that shit is always trash.
Yeah.
I saw some TV deals like these TVs aren't great. If I'm saying they're not great, they're not great.
Yeah, I would tell anybody who's looking to buy a TV to never buy it on Black Friday. Do it around Super Bowl. Like that's the best time to get a really good deal on a good TV. The Black Friday TVs are usually pretty awful. So, yeah, nah.
You heard it here first.
Captain Awesome. He says, I have a question. It may be difficult because there are tons, but what is one of the random stories of the year that you would say is your favorite? I'll begin with remembering a few of mine. Delvin dating someone that knows how to eat steak.
Jesus Christ.
Donnie going to the dentist and overhearing the appointment of someone else.
That's mine.
Forgot all about that.
And Donnie saying how no one listens at home. He said, I'm sorry, it was just funny because the reality is nobody listens to Dad.
Nobody listens to Dad.
So any of you have any favorite stories from this year?
I don't even remember my dentist story. I remember being good.
That's the story I remember.
Yeah,
that's the one.
That one. Oof.
About the woman with the fucking...
She don't brush her teeth.
She don't brush her teeth, but there's something else to it than that, right?
I think that was all we needed.
That was the main...
Yeah,
that was the main, she don't brush her teeth ever.
She said something to the dentist that was shocking. I don't remember what that was.
She has a mouthful of dice.
Yeah, that was a wild day. That was just a wild day. Like, what a day. I remember the hygienist like leaning over me like, shh, because her hand was in my mouth. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just don't remember what was said. I don't remember that, but yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, it was the not brushing her teeth because of the fluoride and all of that stupid stuff.
Yeah. That was funny. Her mom was, her mom was like, well, we listened to so. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're amongst us.
Yeah.
I feel honored to even share a space on the stage next to Delvin Stories.
Yeah. I feel like Delvin's concert story was hilarious, even though he took a million years to tell it.
The Mermaids.
The Mermaids, for sure. The Boyz II Men concert. That was this year, right?
The flowy shirt.
But that was not this year.
That wasn't this year?
Was the Michael Jackson
year?
impersonator?
Michael Jackson
my
was this year.
God. That madness.
That was this year.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things happen to me.
The steak.
Delvin, like literally the steak. Oh my God.
The steak. That's blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much. And she's still around.
She weaseled his way into his heart.
That's lasting power right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have other talents.
Right.
Shit taste for take.
She got some other talents for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Got that good.
Must have.
I'll say anything.
You can sit around across the table at dinner looking at that.
Mm-hmm. Going to Ruth's Chris, you know. Mm-hmm.
Can I have some ketchup?
Ketchup.
You take her ass to Waffle House the next time she says she wants steak.
I want to go to Waffle House.
I was getting ready to say I want to go to. Can we make that a thing? Can we somehow all go to Waffle House?
My daughter loves Waffle House. Yeah, like we are a Waffle House family over here. My wife, she'll get ecstatic too. Like I could probably offer her Ruth's Chris, and she'd rather go to. Like I'm 100% certain. She's just like, yeah. It's fancy, nice hash browns. She's all about hash browns. She loves it. Loves it.
I love it. I respect it.
Yeah. So those are my favorite stories. I think we all kind of culminate around the same.
What about your stories?
I don't think I have very many stories.
You have stories. You have stories.
My favorite moments is when Dev's son just.
When it was your Father of the Year story. Your kid like passed out, and you were like, "Hey, right?"
Oh, I know my favorite Dev story, Donnie. When Dev's wife kept leaving to her.
She's going next week.
And we're like,
she'll be gone next week.
And we're like, she's definitely better off.
Second family in another town.
She's better off.
Yep. See, I don't have stories like y'all. Shit just happens. Dumb stuff, and y'all make fun of it. But I don't have the wonderful life that Delvin has, where he just ends up in a story. His life is a goddamn movie.
It is. Goddamn comic book.
What was about the house? I remember a story about a house or something. Remember we were telling them, was there drilling doors in or something? You'd evict people?
Oh my
That was a thing, right?
Where the homeless kept breaking in and he had to do to fix the door, but he didn't fix the door right. So the homeless got back
shut.
in.
That
was
Yep. Oh my God. Yes. That was great. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more of Delvin's Corner when we return in 2026.
I got a lot of comments on the washer and dryer, the dishwasher. Like I remember that whole rant that week. I had a lot of people popping in the comments or DMs like, dude, I felt like I showed every one of them to my wife. I was like, see?
Yep.
I felt so vindicated.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Danny Not DeVito wants to know what meal makes the best ammo for a food fight.
Custard pie.
Like green bean casserole nonsense because nobody's going to eat it. Plenty of ammo.
Yeah. That's good.
When you say ammo, are we trying to do damage or Like, what's the criteria here?
I assume you want something that's going to be messy.
Do you want to hurt someone or just dirty?
Just dirty.
I think with a food fight, I want to get them messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to knock them out.
Depends on who they are. But
yeah.
I'm going with messy.
Yeah. Want to knock them out, just throw a block of ice.
But the problem with that is it's also hard to throw unless it's in a bowl or something.
That's why I say a pie. Like a pie is the go-to.
Sure.
You don't want to throw hot soup in somebody's face. That's a jail charge.
No, not the soup. I didn't mean to hurt somebody like that, but I meant like, I was thinking like consistency. Like if you had something with some weight to it, like I was thinking like the difference between like a roll and say like pudding. Like pudding has got some density to it. Like you could really reach back and haul off some pudding at somebody and it's not going to hurt. It's not going to bruise them, but they might feel it. Like, they're like, ow, something like that is kind of where my head was.
Spaghetti solid.
Spaghetti. I'm so fixated on Thanksgiving, I can't think of anything else.
Like spaghetti with the meatballs and the sauce and all that stuff.
Because I was thinking mashed potatoes and gravy. Just get a...
Spaghetti's messy. Spaghetti's a messy food.
Yeah, it is. But you also get the meatballs. So if you can get in the spoon, fling it back.
That's a double take.
I mean,
have you ever been in a food fight?
No.
I have.
Well, no, I did at camp. It's like summer camp. Does that count? It was like an activity. It was like a choreographed fight. It wasn't like an impromptu fight.
They made a food fight?
It was like, we had cabin wars. So we had to, various competitions against the other cabins, and one of them was a food fight. Oh. So the food was like preordained. Like we weren't sitting and eating and it wasn't like a, like a sitcom food fight. I don't think I've ever been in what I would call like a real food fight.
I was in one in third grade, but it wasn't like messy because I guess it kind of was. They was throwing around chocolate milk, but it was like pizza day, so they was throwing around the pizza slice. School pizzas that block.
Sure.
So it doesn't really make that much of a mess.
That pizza was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It really was. That pizza was good though.
Yeah.
Did your chocolate milk come in cartons?
Cartons.
Yes.
Have
you ever seen it in bags?
I saw it one time. Did you the one bringing it to my attention that they come in bags now?
I was in one of my grades in 6th grade. They tried to introduce bag milk, and that shit was disgusting.
Somebody told me about that, and I saw.
Like, I'm sure it's fine, but like, I think Sean told me in Canada that's like a thing. And I was like, not around here, partner. Like, absolutely not. So gross. There was like a tub of bags of chocolate milk. You're supposed to reach in there and get one. Nobody was doing that, and that's why they stopped. Nobody drank it. So they had to pull it because nobody got it. We were like, absolutely not. Like, we all collectively were like, no, we're not drinking milk out of a bag. That's disgusting.
Yes. That is very disgusting.
Nope.
What about cream corn?
Cream corn.
I mean, it's a good weapon. Again,
that's
get the spoon, flick it back.
It's messy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got weight. It could travel.
It also might make somebody throw up. So now you've got another element.
Consistency.
Fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely looks gross.
I like cream corn.
I do too. I think it's delicious. But it looks gross.
It does. Yeah. Looks like the shit they eat in the Matrix.
It does.
I've always thought that. Every time I've seen them pull the lever, I'm like, it's cream corn.
Yeah. It probably is just cream corn.
But how do you know it tastes like Tasty Wheat? What if Tasty Wheat doesn't taste like Tasty Wheat? I watch that.
Tastes like chicken.
So I've watched that movie 100 times. Not 100, but at least a dozen. I love it. I absolutely love it. I was watching it not that long ago, maybe like a month or two ago. And my wife was watching it. And she sat down and she's like, I know you watch this all the time. She's like, I've never actually like paid attention. And I was, and I had her, like, she had a drink and I had a drink, and I was like our weed drinks. And I was like, you got to watch this. This movie will fuck you up. Like, you really start paying attention, it'll fuck your whole prism of thinking up. And that was one of them. I was like, what if Tasty Wheat doesn't taste like? How do you know what that tastes like? We just start going down the rabbit hole. I was like, yeah, you better watch it. Watch out. I love that fucking movie. It's great.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just in the Matrix now, Copper Top. It is what it is.
Yep, we're here.
Yeah. John 32 wants to know, what would I be doing with my time if I wasn't
Menopause dev.
podcasting? Yeah, menopause dev, baby. What would I be doing if I wasn't podcasting every Wednesday night? I'd be putting my kids to bed.
Be wrangling kids.
Yeah.
Same thing as doing every other night.
Yeah.
1,000%. Why does GI Bro refuse to podcast in December? Does
Great
he consider
question.
our friendship work?
Ooh.
And I'm tired, bro. That's why. That's why, because I'm tired.
Leading back to the beginning of the show where he said
Unless
he
y'all
needs to
want
take
me to
more
have
time for himself.
Unless y'all want me to have a nervous breakdown on the show, I need to eventually rest.
That could be content.
I don't know if I want that content. Put me in a straight jacket.
That's so dark because people really think that.
And then
Yeah,
they
That's
like,
not good. That's not good at all, man.
They're like, hey, damn, you come back next week? I'm in a mental institution.
Let's see if we can get the setup in there with him.
Yeah, we'll bring the mics. We'll have Delvin take the setup.
Yeah. He just needs some time
I
off.
won't be having those type of rants.
I'm excited for a few weeks off.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are good.
I always
Makes you miss it.
enjoy it.
I
Mhm.
really do.
Yep. Okay, his real question is, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side, and white meat or dark meat?
Sweet potato pie.
White meat,
That's not a side.
mashed potatoes and gravy.
That is my side. I get a whole pie.
So with your dinner. So you're having your pie as a side dish with your plate.
Yes.
Warm apple pie.
What's the thing I was going to say? Green bean casserole? No.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
It's gross. My favorite side is probably either the mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes.
Or yams. Candy yams.
Yeah, yams.
Candy yams. Yeah, I love candy yams.
And I'm always dark meat. Because most of the time the white meat, if you don't know how to make the turkey, it's too damn dry.
Dry.
yeah, that's a
Dark meat,
part
yeah.
of it. That's real.
hmm Mac and cheese is a good second. It's not the number one.
I live in a family that adores, like, that's their, like, tomorrow, my whole family, they're just mac and cheese. Like, they could just make mac and cheese and be happy. I'm not there with mac and cheese at all.
Nah, man.
Mac and cheese is like a third or a fourth side for me.
You got to have somebody who know how to make mac and cheese, though.
Yeah, my wife
That's
makes really good mac and cheese. I think that's what she's making for tomorrow. Mac and
I mean, I
cheese.
like what I call like tomorrow we're doing the, the traditional, like what I would call the Thanksgiving mac and cheese, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have like the cream and like the on top, and it's gonna be like all toasted and,
Okay. So
yeah.
baked mac and cheese.
yeah.
That's the only mac and cheese. There's no other. Whatever else you're thinking of, that's not mac and cheese.
Well, there's like the
Nope. If it
there are
ain't
different
baked,
where there's styles to bake mac and cheese. I've only learned this because my wife says that I have like, I guess she thinks I have like picky opinions on mac and cheese, but like, I like my mac and cheese to be more pasta than I think cream. Whereas
correct.
her family, they like a lot of real creamy mac and cheese.
No.
And I don't like that.
Supposed to
I
be
want
creamy.
mine to be like together, sticky.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Yeah. So there's just a difference there. So she's
What
been
is this
trying to
nonsense?
dial this in for a while, but they
They
like a
want-
real creamy,
get
like
jiggy with that.
They
soupy
want
mac and
Kraft.
cheese.
They want some Kraft.
No,
soupy
it's
mac
not
and
that. It's
cheese.
baked and all that. It's just real.
I'm just saying, when I think of Kraft mac and cheese, it's more runny and goopy than it is
Yeah.
baked
Correct.
together.
Yeah.
So they
Can't
want
get
that
jiggy with
and
shit.
Last year it was really good. She did it, but she did it with these gigantic, like, shells. They were huge, like an inch long, like no, longer than an inch, like 3 inches. Like they were
What?
massive, and it was just like, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to eat. Like I felt like I needed like a fork and a knife. It's like, good God, and this one macaroni. It's like eating Hulk's mac and cheese.
It's mac and cheese. Not even macaroni.
They put the
just-
mac in mac and cheese for sure.
Jesus.
That shit was huge. So we kind of teased her about that. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. We're just doing the elbows, I think, this year.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
But yeah, the year before that it was too creamy, and then last year the thing where she was like, "You'll never be happy," and I'm like, "I just want regular mac and cheese." Like this is like, but it's not though. But
yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like mac and cheese? I'm here for it, but it's not.
You haven't had it right at Thanksgiving, unfortunately.
Mac and cheese honestly could be like, it could be omitted, and I wouldn't hate it.
No.
As long as I've got enough stuff.
If I've got stuffing and mashed potatoes and turkey and ham, like I can live without it.
I need mac and cheese.
Do y'all fuck with the cranberry sauce?
Oh,
I want to.
all right.
I never really have.
Yeah.
I've never really tried.
I only do it on the sandwich the day after.
So that's what I think I'm going to try this year. I think I'm going to try it on the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But they also get the cranberry sauce from a can. So it just looks like a jelly.
It is. And that's what makes it work.
Is that all it is? It's just jelly?
It depends. You have people who make it homemade, but for the most part, you're going to get the jelly in the can. But that's the good spread for the sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never eaten a turkey sandwich and said, you know what would make this better? Jelly.
You're correct. But somehow it works.
Somehow it works.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because, it was never really a staple a whole lot, but her family does it, and so did my uncle's family. My uncle's family was the first one to show me cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I've never really messed with it.
And I've just never messed with it. Yeah.
It's not really, I'm only putting it on the sandwich afterwards. I'm not messing with that stuff on my regular plate. No thanks.
My plate's too full. Like, I don't really have room for, I'm not trying to fruit.
Yeah, it's like
I'm good.
Probably doing anything. We don't need that.
That's kind of how I've always looked at it. So I've never tried it. I don't think. Like, I think I've tasted it, but I've never tried to eat it.
Yeah, it's tart. It's not serving any purposes here. We don't need you.
It's like that could be space for mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That's more stuffing space, right? Like,
or more mashed potatoes. Like,
who's trying to do this?
Things I can put here.
But like her dad, what they'll do is he'll have like, I want to say like I want to call it a slice because they'll have like the cranberry sauce and like cut it. But he'll have like the cranberry sauce and the turkey, and he'll like get a fork of turkey and then kind of like dip it or scoop the cranberry and then eat that. And I'm like, that's a no.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. That's why I've never messed with it. I've never messed with it.
No, can't do.
Now, sweet potato souffle.
Is that when they put the
marshmallow on top of the yeah?
I can't get
that's
with
good.
that. I can't get with that. That's some white people shit. I can't get with that.
That is.
I like that. That's pretty good.
That's where you become a African, Donnie. your whiteness is showing.
It's pretty good though. It's pretty good.
John,
Blind squirrel.
Last question is where do you think 2025 stacks up in terms of gaming years? It's a little up and down. It's not great. It wasn't terrible. There was a Switch 2.
Yeah, that's a highlight for me.
Yeah, I think 2025 is the year of Switch 2. I think that's the biggest highlight of the year. Switch 2 and how Nintendo remains dominated in this marketplace.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Switch 2. There's a Steam Machine announcement. I mean, it was an interesting year. I remember going into the beginning of it, Donnie was like, this is a great year. He was super hyped, and me and Devin were like, like, there's not a whole lot we're looking forward to.
I think I might be more negative on the year than you guys.
Yeah. And you know what? I want to bring it back. I think this year is as good as Nintendo has been. It's the opposite for Xbox. Xbox is having a bad year.
Are they? I think a lot of Xbox fans are like really happy with this year.
They
got
are
a lot of games. They got Oblivion. They got Keeper.
Right.
They got Avowed. They got South of Midnight. They got a shit ton of games came out this year.
Who doesn't have Xbox got a lot of games.
Any of those games?
I think the Xbox folks did. Yeah.
Did they?
On PlayStation.
The Game Pass folks. They were playing on Game Pass. No, like people played on Game Pass, man.
Halo doesn't count.
I think Xbox in general has had a bad year.
The company.
The company.
But the gaming division, the software division has been. This is one of their better years this gen. That's unequivocal. That's undeniable.
Games, but were the games that people really cared about?
South of Midnight had a mix.
You guys love South of Midnight.
I liked it a lot, but people
I like it because it has black people. That's really what it boils down to.
I've heard mixed things about Avowed too. I want to try, but I've heard mixed things about Avowed.
I mean, nobody's still talking about any of these games. Like that's kind of people are still talking about Silk Song, Expedition 33, Hades, like Ren is mentioning. People are still talking about those games.
There was a lot about
nobody's
Indiana Jones.
Okay, yeah,
that was
last year.
Was it?
It just came to PlayStation this year, and it became popular again.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is somewhat foreshadowing our end of the year show, but this year feels very weird for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing any of the games that anybody's going to talk about in the next month.
Nope.
That's just it is what it is.
It's so funny because you were so hype about this year when we started our first podcast this year. You were like, "This is a great year. There's so many games I'm looking forward to," and me and Delvin were just like, "Nah."
I think if anything, Nintendo saved the year for me.
Definitely. Without that, I think I'd be very, very upset overall. Nintendo. I don't even know upset. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm like it. I've been saying it for months now on these podcasts. I definitely feel like I've noticed a shift. I don't even know. I want to say my gaming habit. I don't even know if that's true. It's just like this ride that we've been on for 10 years of like always getting the next thing and always playing the next thing and like doing all these things. Like this year I've just been disinterested in that for the most part. Mm-hmm. And like you're right, it didn't start that way. I think I was really excited for Shadows. He was
the hype out of all three of us.
Somewhere along the way, I was like, I don't want to play that, and I didn't play Blueprints, and I didn't play like any of the game Claire Obscura. Like that's what I say. Like I almost like This podcast is great because we can just talk about fucking dryers and washers. We do whatever the fuck we want, right? But if it was PSVG of old, if we were still trying to do it then, like I think I'd feel bad. I'd be like, should we shut this down? Because I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not contributing much, because I'm like I didn't play Hades. I don't give a shit about Split Fiction, and I don't want to play. I don't want to play any of these games. I don't want to play Arc Raid. I don't want to play any of these. Like these aren't what I'm here for.
I do think it's interesting in terms of me, how the game I was most excited for, I didn't get to play, and the ones I wasn't excited for, I got like heavy into. Like I was excited for Shadows, didn't play Shadows. Same. I was excited for Death Stranding 2. I played Death Stranding 2. I like Death Stranding 2.
Didn't play that,
but didn't get too far in it. I was excited for Metal Gear Solid 3. Played a little bit of it. Liked it.
Barely touched that myself.
One. The games I was really excited for, I didn't play much of it. Ghost of Yotei. I was excited for that one. Didn't get into that one that much.
Yeah, it's like the Nintendo stuff is still there though. And the Switch 2 has been really good there. I loved Donkey Kong, loved Hyrule Warriors, really got back into Pokemon for the first time in many years. So like on the Nintendo side, on the Shack side, I don't have this feeling. On the Shack side, I'm like, I'm here. I'm right here. I'm playing Kirby's Air Riders. There's probably not a lot of folks actually doing that. I feel like everyone's already moved past Kirby. I'm actively playing it, and I think the difference is I think I'm going to keep playing Kirby Air Riders. Like, I'm not looking to the next thing. Like, I don't think I'm playing Metroid the day it comes out. I think I might save Metroid until before we come back. So it's a little fresh and I can kind of do it while we're podcasting, right? Like, on the Nintendo side, all of that stuff's there. Everywhere else, it's completely gone. I feel like I'm at an all-time low. I think maybe as an example, we talked about this for years, all this GTA stuff, and I told you guys, I don't think I'm going to get it on console. And everybody's like, oh, you're definitely going to go. I was like, I don't think so. And if it comes to PC, I'll try to play it. Do you guys think any different now? Because I'm telling you, if it only comes to console, I'm telling you, I'm not playing it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's happened, but it has. And it is real.
It's because you finally stopped caring about having to come to the podcast, with something topical. You finally
Goddamn
allowed
right.
yourself to just be like the rest of us and play the shit we want to play. Like
Correct.
I remember in the beginning of the year and just like throughout the year, you keep being like, I don't have anything that I'm playing for the show. I want to have something for the show. And the reality is we don't care.
They don't
Well, I
We
care.
feel like
say
this works well because
yes.
here we don't. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
And
You know?
but you finally allowed yourself to get to that place where you really are like, I'm just gonna play the things that make me happy versus trying to force myself to play something because it came out or because it's topical. You've allowed
Yeah, but
yourself
like
the
with
space to
stuff
do
like
that.
this for end of the year, not that I mean, I clearly I don't care because I'm not doing it. But as we start to recap and people ask questions and stuff, like I feel even unqualified to even I didn't even know what dispatch was. You know, like I just feel really out of the loop. You know, like
Good.
I'm off the hamster wheel. Like I'm not, you know, like sure.
I think that's good. I honestly think that is fantastic because the reality is you don't have to be. And the people who listen to our shows know better. And it gives me room to talk shit like we don't give a fuck about dispatch. It looks cool. I'd watch it if it was a show, but we ain't playing that.
It's like
So get it out of
blueprints,
here.
you know,
Blueprints,
like
we
these
ain't playing
things. What
that.
was the other one? Night Rain
Yeah.
Yeah,
was a big
Elden Ring,
one, right?
be gone.
Yeah, like, and it's not even that. It's, I mean, I think you're right, but honestly, it's just none of these are alluring to me. You know, like
Yeah,
none of
and
these make me even blink or I'm like, oh, that's fine. I don't need any of that.
mhm.
You know, like, yeah.
Look, you listen to me at the beginning of the year. I'm like, there's like 5 games I want to play. And I played those 5 games and don't care about anything else that came out. I played South of Midnight, I played Assassin's Creed Shadows, I played Ghost of Yotei, and I played Absolute. Those were the
See,
games that I said I was excited for, and that's what I
okay,
played. I don't
so
care
maybe
about the rest of stuff.
let me try and reframe this a bit. Because yeah, like I do like being topical. I do. I think I would be if I wanted to play any of these games. I think that's the thing. It's not just a podcast thing. Like I don't want to play Ghost of Yotei.
Hmm.
I don't
But
want to
you
play the
also
Outer Worlds.
look at the
You know what I'm
Nintendo side
saying?
of it. You
Like
could have
all of
wanted
these
to
things, I
play
don't want
Bonanza,
to
but
play
you
Split
didn't play a lot of
Fiction.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
want to play a lot of these. Like these big games that are driving the year. I just wasn't interested in. I'm just not
That's right.
interested in this stuff.
I mean, really, outside of Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ghosts of Yotei, like those were the only quote unquote big games that I played. The rest of it, I'm not interested in either.
I didn't do Silent Hill. I didn't do Death
Yeah,
Stranding.
me neither.
Yeah,
But
Battlefield, Call of
you
Duty,
you played Bonanza, something you were excited
Avowed.
for that was big
That
this
was
year.
very good. Yeah, that was very good. I need to get back. I need to play more of that. That was very good. It's like I need more Space Marine 2s. I need more Atom Falls.
Hmm.
You know? I just feel like the games, I don't know, part of me just feels like a lot of games aren't for me
That's
at like
correct.
at an increasing rate. The
Mhm.
games that are coming out don't seem for me. You know, so it's almost I feel like I'm forcing it to play those. And I think this year I just really made peace with, but I could just play the things that I do like. And for me this year, and again, it's foreshadowing for end of the year show, but like for this year's end of the year show, I think I'm going to be like, these are my favorite games this year. And then I think I'm going to talk about, but these are my games this is my games this year. Cause like I can talk about my favorite games from this year, but I don't think that's really representative of the year of gaming that I had. Like Hyrule Warriors and Bonanza I love, but that wasn't my year. My year was playing like N64 ROM hacks.
Yep.
My year was playing Skyrim. Like that was the fun part. I think if I look back on this year, that's what I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember coming back to Pokemon. You know, I'm not going to remember Dying Light the Beast.
Yeah, and I would much rather have that be the show than what were your favorite things that you played this year? I don't care what year it
Yeah.
came from.
Oh,
Like,
Donkey Kong 94. I found Donkey Kong 94 this year and loved it.
That's all that needs to be said.
You know, like, yeah. I played Mario 64 to completion this year. those I think I'm gonna remember more of that than Doom, which I liked.
Yep.
But was just more Doom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think, I think that's it. Like, it just, and I appreciate that, Delvin Jr., and I know I think at least some of our listeners think the same way, but I also think there are other listeners that are like, I don't give a shit to hear this guy talk about N64 wrestling games. You know, like, I feel like listeners want to hear their podcast talk about the popular games that they're playing. You know, so like there is always kind of that push and pull, I think, with me. I always keep that in the back of my mind. But yeah, I mean, I think I still bring that. I think I still think I still have that passion in Nintendo Land, but everywhere else, like, it's just gone. Like, I don't know what that is, but it is that. It's just, it felt like it's all just dried up. Like, I've almost just looked at even like Shadows, man. I love Assassin's Creed. I have like 8 Assassin's Creed statues. It's like one of my favorite game series, and it's my shit. It's my kind of game. But this year, and it was
ninjas. You don't care about those. That's why you didn't play it, because it wasn't the Assassin's Creed that you want to play. Like, I love Assassin's Creed, but I don't want to play a Viking.
Right. Yeah, no, I think maybe it's just that I'm coming more to grips with maybe where you've always been. I don't know. It didn't feel conscious. It didn't feel deliberate. Right. It just happened. It was like, this is how just the cards fell this year.
How old are you again, Danny?
38.
38. Let's see. I'm trying to think. That is probably around when I started to feel the exact same when you felt, when I was like, I just don't care about all the other stuff. Because remember, when we started this, it was like, let's be topical. Let's talk about things.
Everything. Cover all the things.
Games
all
that
the
were coming
stuff.
out. And slowly but surely, when I started getting closer to 40, I was like, I really don't care about these other games.
That might be it.
Just gonna play the things that really give me joy, the things that I'm excited about, instead of all this other stuff that everybody else cares about. I don't care. I play gyms, the gyms that are my gyms. Everything else is just noise.
My favorite game from this year was Breath of the Wild. Like without a question, without a doubt, bar none. You know, and it's What
was your favorite game this year, Delvin?
Breath of the Wild.
There you go.
Breath of the Wild.
It's just like, what are we doing? You know, like there's a part of me. It's like, what am I doing? Not that. It's like with all this stuff, you know, the New Year's and it's just like, I don't know. And maybe it's aging. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I feel like I've been trying to discover or put my thumb on whatever that is all year, but the feeling is true, and it's like, I'm just I'm happy to just play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of happy here. Like, I'm kind of good here.
I'm so happy that you're just playing things that you enjoy versus trying to play something because it just came out. It doesn't matter, because the reality is they'll always be around. So if eventually you get the hankering to play something that just came out, you can. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You can always come back to it. But play what gives you joy in the moment. If you want to play Skyrim for a month, play fucking Skyrim for a month.
I think something that may have added to this is I don't feel like I had a whole lot of, maybe I just didn't have the time that I used to have. You know, so I feel like maybe I had to be a bit more selective or a bit more precious over which games, like where I was spending that time. You know, so I had just much less patience for things I didn't want to do. Like, I just really wasn't playing things I didn't want to play. Not that I was
Delvin from the beginning of the show.
I was not like I was just playing. It's not like I was playing a bunch of games before I didn't want to play, though. I don't think I ever played anything I didn't want to play. I think the difference is I wanted to play a lot. I wanted to play everything, and that's just not like, I don't want to. Now I feel like I don't want to play anything like new, like anything. It's like, I don't want to play any of this.
Yep.
They're like, what about this? What about that? I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. And that's really the difference. That's the feeling. It's not that like I was forcing it before. I don't think that. I loved all those games. I don't think that was ever showed through anything I've done. It's just this year, just like, oh.
Welcome. You've made it. I'm so glad you're here now. It's so funny because like you're saying exactly what Delvin was talking about, where it's like, I just want to do what I want to do. and that's it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. That's kind of how it feels, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I
this
love
year,
that for you.
64, Donkey Kong, ECW House Party, Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, Dear Me I Was, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, of course, but like for me, like that's really the year. Lego Lord of the Rings. You know, I beat a whole Ocarina of Time game. A whole new one. Not Ocarina of Time, a ROM hack. Was it the Sealed Palace or whatever that thing was? Remember I took the week off, Delvin, and just played N64 games all fucking week long? That was the best. That was my favorite thing from the year. Nothing to do with whatever. That's why I don't care about the Game Awards. And I don't know. And I feel like this generally, like future consoles, PlayStation, like I kind of just have this, I don't know, laissez-faire, like, yeah, whatever they'll do, that's fine. Yeah, but that's exactly it.
It'll all be here. There'll be plenty of people to talk about it, but we just gonna continue.
That's it. That's it. It's like, yeah, I kind of like, I'm happy to not be in the conversation for once.
Yeah, I've embraced the hell out of that.
There's a million channels for you. You want to talk about Mario 64? We're here.
Donnie's got you. Yeah. You want to talk about why all you people that think the M64 is ugly are stupid? We're here for you.
Yeah.
I'm changing my battery because my headphones died.
Well, we've only been recording for 4 hours.
Jesus, has it been that long?
Yes, it has.
I didn't feel like it's been that long.
No, it's just been.
I've had fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast. I'm still awake, so that's great.
I unlocked all the cheats in my 007 file this year.
See, that's an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. Some of that shit was really hard.
I forgot you was playing that this year.
Mm-hmm. So that's what when I sat down to take my thing, like I wrote down my favorite games from this year, but when I wrote them down, I was like, none of this really is. I don't think if I look back on this year, I don't think I'm going to remember those things. I don't think that's very representative of my year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sweet. Last question of the night. TPR says, if you had to replace Thanksgiving turkey with another animal of choice, what are you going with and why?
It's just easy to say Thanksgiving ham.
You could.
Most people do ham. It's no problem.
That's the easy answer. Yeah.
Yeah. My answer is ribs. I tried to make that a thing for a while when my mom was still with us.
Ribs.
When my mom was with us, she started making ribs for Thanksgiving because I said, you know what? Turkey sucks. All right. It's dry. I don't want it. I'd rather have ribs.
I just want good turkey.
And it became a thing. So
ribs is not bad. I like the idea of doing ribs for Thanksgiving. That's not bad at all.
We can't end this last episode on something safe like ham and ribs. Yeah, we gotta do it PSVG.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what else? You're like goat, duck.
No. Fuck.
You want to get crazy with it?
Let's go, baby. Coyote.
Coyote. Ew.
Dead
Oh.
coyote on the table.
This is Florida man being Florida man.
I thought you were gonna say like hippo or ostrich or something. Not coyote. Oh, trying to eat dog?
Come on, Daddy. What are we talking about? Hippo's
trying to
too
eat
big for the
dogs?
table. No, coyote. Coyote's not a dog. It's a coyote.
You could have said something like alligator, which would have made way more sense and been off wild enough. Coyote.
Dad, you can't fit a whole
We're
coyote on the table.
We're gonna end our final podcast of the year yelling at Delvin about his terrible answer.
Yes.
It's not a more fitting.
That's how this shit is. That's how this
do better, Delvin. That sucked.
Coyote?
Yeah, coyote. Why not?
Somehow you made it worse than ham.
Goddamn right. You give the controversial answer. No, that's not getting safe with ham. Everybody get a ham. We get a ham right now. We can have Thanksgiving ham right now.
Thanksgiving tofu.
Ugh.
Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now you're
See?
getting the game.
Yeah,
they gonna have that at your white ass Thanksgiving.
Wait, what's the fake hamburger?
Oh, that's the Impossible Burger.
The Impossible Burger. The Impossible Thanksgiving. Yeah.
An Impossible Turkey.
Ooh, no. All right. This is my real answer.
Okay.
Thanksgiving sushi.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That's a great answer.
Y'all can have that. I'm not showing up.
I might show up
thank
for
you.
Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. On that note, jeez, please play some video games and we'll see you in 2026.
See you next year. Have fun.
Probably.
Maybe.
We'll
Probably
see.
not.
Nobody sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.